me. How you roll initiative mod is /r space 1d10 plus your initiative mod, and then enter.
Where's my initiative? What?
Your initiative mod. Your initiative mod
Oh.
is your dex and composure.
So it's 1d10 and then greater than my initiative mod?
Nope, that's the greater. It's plus.
Oh, plus.
There you go. There you go. Hot damn Eris.
Dang.
Let me grab my thing.
Where are you?
I was supposed to be fair.
Oh no. Hold on. I gotta grab my thing, and then I gotta open it up, and then I roll a 1d. Roll 1d10 plus. What is my initiative? Oh, nice.
Dang. The slowest out of everyone.
You are nothing but a small child. Okay, let's
What
arrange
is-
that then.
What is?
In this order, we're gonna start off with Lee, and then with Nora, and then lastly you, little baby.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, hold up. Yes, ma. I'm doing a session.
I'm glad that your mom understands.
Yeah, cause I know I'm gonna make a rocket. That's why I'm over here. Okay. I got my water ready. Okay. Okay, so let's start off. Give me a little bit of information about Lee, other than actually talk about a little bit of Lee.
Oh yeah, because they don't.
As Lee is a from what I know, Lee is a college student who is
Yes.
studying in a history, a major
Man, I gotta
major in
move to the East
history.
Coast.
They also have do they keep it as a secret for like seeing those kind of things?
Yeah, they probably do.
Oh, she's probably. Oh, they are probably like.
They mention it, but they don't like show people.
Ah,
Does that make sense?
that's fine.
Okay.
Oftentimes, Lee has often seen their dead pet, Benedict, roaming around. Is that right?
Yes. Or like he quote unquote takes care of Benedict still, even though Benedict is a ghost.
Okay. But other than that, Lee has also probably has seen more than just a Benedict.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Does Lee live in a house with their parents
A small apartment outside of their college.
outside of their college? So they're just living alone in that apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Not with a roommate?
Nope.
Oh, they're lucky.
Yep.
Lucky.
Like you bastard.
They're probably not so lucky when they wake up in the middle of the night and they just see someone there standing before them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh shit.
It's yes, your common sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with you. Let's stop this. Oh, that's up. Okay.
That's your ass.
Good one, Kevin.
Okay.
It's
start off.
the night hag. Not the night hag.
Okay. So Lee, tell me a little bit of like how your day goes by.
They'll wake up and make themselves a very small breakfast, like maybe a banana or sometimes even some toast. And they wait, are you saying this on a like normal school day?
On a normal school day, like on a normal day. On school day is fine too.
Alright. Sorry, I'm in high school. I don't know how colleges work.
Okay.
On a normal school day. Or less the same. It's harder.
You
Mhm.
cry
More
in the
independent.
library.
But they would just make themselves a little bit of toast, maybe study a little bit in the morning, and maybe, depending on the day, go to class, come back maybe in the
Sounds about right.
evening, just do homework and study more.
Okay.
And maybe if Benedict shows up, they'll play with Benedict. It's a very
What?
Unfortunately for you, or maybe fortunately for you, you can still hear Benedict like mewling like that.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
So every time like you hear like a mewling sound and you look around, if it's Benedict, it's not. So like people would like think like, what is that person doing? Weirdo kid, huh?
I'm that weird history major kid.
Oh boy, it's even
Weird history major kid who talks to ghosts.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so
Mhm.
okay, so like Benedict often comes and goes, but how does Lee deal with like seeing other things other than Benedict?
He often ignores it. Like,
No,
just
something. Would
pushes
she
it off.
like? So like, would Lee like ignore somebody who's like, well, basically what Dana said, a night hag, where it like stroke you with your face with its creamy bony finger?
Oh, like
Sleep now, child.
he'll like talk shit of the ghost. Just kind of like either ignores it, or if it really bothering them, he'll be like, "Can you go away, please? Fuck off."
You're not Benedict, so bugger off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Instance, you're just happy that even in Afterlife, at least Benedict is alive in
Yeah.
ghost form.
Hmm.
And you're pretty happy about that fact that Benedict still remain your loyal little pet. Your chirping little adorable raccoon, trash panda. Happy about that fact that Benedict always hung around with you.
Begs me
For-
for snacks. Can't give it to him.
But today seems to be like some kind of special day. You do not know that.
Okay.
Today is a field trip to a
Oh.
history museum that you guys are required for a prerequisite. So if you want that extra credit points, you pretty much like bullet through that sign up sheet. Yes, give me that A for just attending that history museum.
Yep. Honestly. Yeah, I signed up for this extra credit field trip.
Alright. Basically it's a general history museum.
Yeah.
And of course, from time to time, you would see Benedict like following you, making chirping noises. Sometimes you would often see Benedict like fighting off with other birds on the trees.
Smoking the squirrels.
Some mowing with a squirrel. And you know what? It doesn't feel little, even though that you're living alone in the apartment. Even though that there is a possibility that some kind of witch hag would like someday visit you on your sleep in the middle of the night. Your life wasn't. Your life is less lonelier whenever we see Benedict around.
Oh.
Oh. Heartwarming.
Benedict is what a good little Benedict goes. So you you decide to sign up for this. When you go to sign up, you have to like go to the library. So you did go to the library, and one of them, one of the teachers there who seems to be he's tall, and he seems to be like the he's tall. He's tall. He seems to be very suave looking.
Oh man.
Very suave looking. Like every time you remember this professor, every time you walk around this school, all the girls and boys would like sigh and swoon around whenever this professor is around. And he has this awfully charming smile on his face. It's the smile that is like the most distinct out of all. He has his glasses, and he's there when you like when you if you wanna try to remember who his name was, I mean, it's not
Yeah.
something hard you forget, but
I
for
was
some
like,
particular reason, you kind of forgot you kind of forgot his name,
Professor.
but his face, he's remembered. His face is very, very well remembered. So go ahead and roll intelligence and composure with a +2 because you had a eidetic memory.
Intelligence.
So intelligence and composure. Sorry, intelligence and composure. So you have like 3 dots in intelligence, right? How many dots do you have in composure?
4.
Add that. How
Alright.
much? 7?
So it'll be like 1d3 plus 7.
Nope. It's here's the format for it. So basically here. X. Do you know algebra? We're gonna do simple average algebra.
Oh,
Fuck.
Okay, so x d10. X is equal the number of dices.
Okay, yeah.
Very simple algebra. So intelligence and composure, what is the sum of that?
7.
7. And then you had a merit code eidetic memory, which add +2 to your memory check.
Yeah.
So +2, how many do you get?
9.
So now you replace x to a 9. So roll 9d10.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have 3 success. 3 success is a normal isn't just a normal thing. Well, of course, you don't here's if you have less than 2, 3.
What's
Sometimes
this?
depends. How you can tell if you have a success if you have 8, 9, or 10.
Oh.
So you have 2 8s and 1 9, so that's like 3 success.
Mm.
If you have less than 3 successes, like 2 success and 1 success, you shittily try to remember. But it also depends on like what kind of role is. Sometimes there are some roles where it needs to be a certain success to reach it. Other times, not so much. If you do reach a higher success, like 5, that's a critical success. You can also call a roll to make a critical failure if you want.
Oh.
But since you guys are not receiving EXP or beats, we'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that at some point in the future.
Alright.
But you're always welcome to call out for a critical failure. It almost tends to funny situations, especially to the GM. Not the players,
screw
but to the
things up.
GM.
Alright. So do I remember his name?
Oh yeah, you remember his name. Meanwhile, the GM totally forgot the name. Shit.
Professor, what's his nuts?
Professor, what is not?
Scott.
I forgot what his name. Oh god, I was like so ready for it, and then I'm like, oh shit. I okay, hold on. I got this, you guys. I got this. It's somewhere here in my notes. Scott.
Scott?
Who's Scott? Who's Scott? And then I'm like, oh, Scott. Oh wait, no, it's not Scott.
What's his name now?
Is it
His name is Scott. Okay, his name is Scott. Is that his name?
No, you decide. I'm just throwing that.
No, it's not. His name is Professor Hopkins.
Hopkins?
Yeah.
Oof.
His name Professor Hopkins. He has like these shades in his orange shades, and he's like happily like gives you this paperwork for sign ups. So Lee, I expected you to be here.
Oh. Yeah.
How's your studies?
They're going well.
You seem uncomfortable. Is there something bothering you?
No, nothing. Just school papers, you know.
You know, go ahead and roll perception check. Perception check is wits and composure. And because you have a trained observer, you re-roll your 9. So before you re-roll 9s, go ahead and roll your wits and composure.
Check it. And composure 6.
Okay, you only have 2 success. There's no 9s, however, so you can't like activate that 9
Mm.
against.
Wait, yes or no?
So 2 success. So with your 2 success, you're a little distracted with this professor, but there's something caught your eye, and well, it doesn't really help the fact that he does have a very alluring smile, and when you kind of like look away a little, there's something like rolling around outside of the window, and then that's when you kind of like fully turn your head and attention when you see a certain raccoon playing around in a um in a pit of manure,
That
fertilizer.
fucker.
And you see like this Professor Afghan kind of like, you notice his mouth is like kind of like going to a thin line, and well, more surprised, and he's like, huh? Language? You're in the library. He gestured like more like jokingly. You forgot something?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the shine up sheet is always in here. You can always just go here whenever just whenever you want, okay?
Okay. Kind of gives a thumbs up.
Okay. And where do you go?
I'm gonna sign up and then sprint to wherever freaking Benedict is.
Okay. You sprint towards where Benedict is, and you go outside. You're running around. You almost like hit up one of like the people there. It's like, oh, watch it. And you once reach the garden area, and when you reach the garden area, you don't see Benedict anymore. But you do see, you're like at the very back area of the library where there's this small garden or gardening area for probably for botanical students and the like. You may try, if you want to look for Benedict, you may roll your investigation roll.
Okay.
So that's wits and intelligence. Wits and investigation.
Let's investigate. Do I have that? Yeah.
You got 2 success? Hold on, let me see. I remember you had specialties. Let me just go ahead and look at your specialties real quick. Investigation, legal details. Oh, my bad. If you want, you can re-roll again with a +1 for lethal details, because you're trying to investigate what happened. So you're trying to find for Benedict.
Alright.
So +1. Don't forget the +1. Let's see.
Oof.
Oh no, not that one.
Okay.
+1 is you add 1 more dice to your roll. So
60, 10.
Yes. Remember, you have investigative aid and re-roll that 10. Re-roll that 10.
Is it still 60, 10?
No, because whenever you see a 10, it means you have to re-roll 1 dice.
Okay.
So how many 10s you have, you can re-roll them. Yeah, pretty much. You can write down type greater than 8 to tell you how many successes you have.
That makes more sense. Alright.
Okay, so 2 successes. But because you have investigative aid, if you don't have 3 successes or more, it's not considered a critical success. So with 2 successes, you're just kind of like normally like seeing what you should be. So you kind of crouch down and look around the garden. You do see bits and pieces of like dirt being thrown around the manure.
Oh shit. Okay.
Manure. It seems like he had a I don't know what Benedict is. They had this little raccoon here had a really good time like doing a dirt bath bomb on it, and well, as you can see on that gardening area, on that small section of it, it seems like some students were working something on it.
On the manure? Or?
On that small garden there where Benedict decided to roll around and do its little bath bomb. You do feel you can't say where Benedict was because technically it's a ghost. You can't even see its tracks or whatever, but you do feel a slight breeze coming coming at the very corner at the very far edge on your right side,
Mhm.
there's a small pathway there, and there's like an open gate. An open gate there to another, which leads to a greenhouse.
I kind of sigh very loudly, and I go to that gateway.
You do feel your unseen sense is kind of like you feel like your hairs kind of stick up a little.
Hmm.
Your hair is sticking up a little. You do feel that coldness is even more like I wouldn't say a blizzard. It's cold. It's unusually cold, even though the sun is just blazing there, up there in the sky.
May I ask, like, is this normal for like Benedict to make, or this like ghost to do this, particularly Benedict, because that sneaky bastard.
Is it normal for Benedict to like what? Play around in the dirt?
No, have cold air and shit.
Oh, well. No, for you feel like every time that you feel like there's a ghost by, you do feel a cold. But this particular kind of cold seems more like a gentle breeze. Because the kind of cold that you feel when you do feel Benedict around is suddenly you just feel cold palms on the tips of your fingers. This one is more like in the entire, like somebody is like, whatever that cold breeze is, you're not sure where it is, but it's like the source of it is from the greenhouse itself. A gentle breeze from it.
Okay, I'll go investigate the greenhouse.
Okay, do you go inside of the greenhouse or do you just take a peek inside?
I just take a peek.
Okay. You take a peek and your hands feel cold, the fingertips of it.
Oh.
You feel it like it's kind of like tickling there on your fingertips. And when you start peeking around, you see a bunch of like plants and pots and flowers like being arranged. There's not much to them nearby except for one standing there in the middle. There's this. You're not sure if it's a boy or a girl, but they have a unusually, very strikingly white hair.
Oh no.
This person seems to be like crouching down on before a table and seems to be doing something with its hand. And you feel as though as soon as you like stare at this person, you feel the gentle breeze became more like a gust of wind to you, like blowing you away.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
I can't ask them anything because shit.
When you feel that you try to like withstand, you wanna like withstand the cold breeze, this gust of wind blowing at you, because you feel yourself like being like pushed away.
Oh shit! Is it that strong? Yeah, I'll like
almost as if like they don't want you to be here. But if you wanna like resist, you may wanna roll resolve in strength
So strength.
to stand your ground.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll change that. Let's do resolve and stamina.
In stamina. All right.
Yeah, resolve and stamina.
Oh.
That 10. Remember, whenever you see a 10, re-roll that 10.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Okay, one success. Okay. Well, at first, you almost kind of like backtrip a little from the strong breeze. You don't even like see any breeze at all. It's just there's this gust of wind. This gust of wind like trying to push you away, and you try to like put up your like both of your arms because like you can almost feel it frosting, like this frost bites on your face. And then so you try to like put up your arms like, no, wait. I just want my cocoon back. So you did manage to stand your ground. However, you almost kind of fell until you feel like this you feel a hand like grab your shoulder.
Oh shit. Can I?
And
like,
when you
Hmm?
feel a hand of grab, and all of this gust of wind like kind of like gradually stop, and you hear a soft voice saying, "Okay, I think they're a friend."
Wait, I'm sorry. I can't. I didn't hear you.
It's okay. I think they are a friend.
Oh.
So that and
Hello.
then you look up and you see this white-haired dude, or again, you're not sure what kind of gender they are. They seem ambiguous, but they do seem male. This guy had his eyes closed. Look, well, it seems like he seems to be looking at you, but his eyes are closed. You can't tell. But he seems to be holding you from the ground. And then on the other hand, you look down to his other arm, and he seems to be holding some kind of familiar raccoon that you always loved and adored and
that-
hated.
I didn't think that fool. Can I like, so are they on? Wait, where are they?
Benedict seems to be cushioned underneath his armpit. I asked if
Oh.
Benedict seems to be very comfortable around this person.
Okay.
He's like lying around on top of his arm, and his face is like smooshed underneath his pits.
Okay. I kind of ask, excuse me, who are you?
What did Lee said?
Yeah. Wait,
Sorry, I didn't hear what Lee said.
Oh shit. They asked the ghosts to introduce themselves.
They asked the ghost.
Yeah.
He tilts his head, and then he kind of like gently like prop Benedict away from his arm, like gently like offered Benedict to you, and he said, "Be careful."
He kind of, Lee kind of looks unsure, but like, they say, thanks, and kind of sort of picks up Benedict. Wait, can Lee pick up Benedict?
You can, for some reason, it seems like you can and cannot, but it seems like for this particular situation, you can't seem to hold Benedict for now. So do you grab Benedict?
Yes.
You grab Benedict. How do you grab him? By snatching him away from his arms? Or you're like
I'm
kind of like just grabbing it?
gesturing for Benedict to hop into my arms.
You see Benedict kind of like make its like small little yawn, and then like trying to like it's seeing you like nearby. I mean, its ears like perks up a little, and then it jumps. It does what it's you commanded to. It jumps to your shoulder and your arms. Sat there, kind of like rub its nuzzle on your forehead.
We're having a talk when we get home.
You're having a talk when you get home.
Yes.
It makes a little pout as it tries to like hide underneath your hoodie. Like it tries to like bury its head to the hood part of your hoodie.
Oh. I kind of give him a chin scratch before he buries in there.
Okay, you scratch its chin. So you're just standing there in front of the greenhouse.
Yes. Is the ghost still there?
Do you look?
Yes.
You look and he's gone.
Oh, that bastard. Okay. I already
But you-
signed up for the
You
field.
do you do feel that the cold is still there.
Oh. Alright.
This gentle breeze is still there.
I'll just head back to my apartment.
Okay. When you do try to head back to your apartment, when you turn back and walk away, you notice that he's already right there at the other side walking. But he takes a moment to like stop and look at you. Well, more like stop and turn his body to face you.
Can I help you?
He just kind of like holds up his hand and say, No,
Thanks, buddy.
but you need
Alright.
but you need help later on.
Are you going to help me and like not give me ominous messages?
Eh, it's dark. It's very, very dark. I can't breathe. There's so many monsters lurking. I can't breathe. He's following you around. You're next.
Have a nice day, pal.
And you walk away! You walk away from this guy. Yeah, have a nice day. And you know, when you look back, you don't see him anymore. You don't see him anymore. So, there's something ticking in your memory, actually, in your memory check there. Whenever you notice that boy, for some reason, his description, his physical aspect seems familiar. You may roll again for intelligence and composure, +2 to remember who he is.
And so composure, I read it somewhere, but I keep forgetting. I can't do math. So.
9d10.
Yes, that number. Oh.
Roll that 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3 success. Of course you do. Now that you mention it, wasn't he that boy who died, but came back to life? And you kind of like look around and you notice that there's these group of girls and maybe like group of people like whispering, seeing you interact with that guy. They obviously can't see him. But as soon as like, he saw you like interacting with them, like, oh my god, he's talking to a weirdo. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's gonna get cursed later on. Oh, that guy's bad news. I heard he once joined in a group of gangsters. Ah, you better not stay away from that guy. It doesn't help that there are a few people who are glancing at you, giving you these weird looks. And not to mention, you're already. Some of your classmates know that you are a weirdo, because, well, points at Benedict. But yeah, you go home. You go home later that day. Maybe thinking about like what that boy said. Maybe thinking about like what. And stern talking to a certain raccoon. And looking forward for tomorrow's field trip. Let's go to Nora. Actually, is there anything you else want to do before we move to Nora?
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Okay. Here's Nora. Nora.
Hello.
Hey. Hey. Oh, okay. Nora. Nora is, from what I know, came from a rich family who got adopted by this rich family. She has 2 dads, and one of her dad works as a military, and is like some kind of like doctor who works as a neurologist, and he also kind of like semi works at the military, and they offered you a military services, and you kind of like, yes, let me go ahead and accept being a soldier because I need some parental love and approval from my dad.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Besides 2 dads, not this one. She just has many dads.
He just has many dads. Okay,
Many
let's
dads.
see. For you, Nora, how does your day goes by?
I suppose first off, she's gonna get ready for the day and the usual stuff. Make sure everything's packed before she sets on out and enjoys her day.
One day, you receive a call from one of your you receive a call, like one of your assignments or project as being working as a military service. But this time you were assigned to guard a certain museum.
Oh, okay. Sounds fine.
Sounds fine.
Yeah.
However, does it seem like this seem to be like fitting to your caliber?
I mean,
Do you make a protest about it?
Hmm?
And is this something that you wouldn't mind accepting?
Oh,
Considering that I imagine that you have been trained to like do other scouting services or recon.
yeah.
But no, you were told to, hey, guard this museum for us.
Oh, well, she wouldn't mind too much, especially if it's local.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's around in the late afternoon, and fortunately for you, and very surprisingly so, you got invited for a lunch with your dad, from your dad.
Oh. Oh. That's new.
That's new, indeed.
Does he send a text or does he call?
He texts you.
Oh.
He texts us like, "Hey, I'm a little bit available on this certain time. I was thinking if you wanna come by and pass by, I can treat you out in a lunch. I
Okay.
also need to show you something as well.
Okay. She texts back like, okay, sounds good. What time?
Around 1 p.m.
Gotcha. What restaurant are we meeting at?
What?
What restaurant are we meeting at?
Olive Garden.
She does a subtle yes. Breadsticks.
Breadsticks. You get to have Olive Garden.
Yes. Cool.
Okay, so
She's a bit hype about that.
okay. Do you in your mansion or do you live in a mansion?
Oof. Oof. Not quite there, but it's one of those big rich people's houses that
Okay.
you drive by and you're like,
Do you have like butlers and waiters like, hey, we can be your we're gonna take you to your car. We're gonna drive you to your car.
Oh no, more like maybe a maid or two.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so like you dress up a little for this swell occasion after you receive a small assignment. After all, your dad knows what that assignment is.
Yeah.
So do you drive yourself to Olive Garden?
Yeah,
Or do you have somebody to drive you to Olive Garden?
she could drive. Yeah.
Okay.
She gets on her bike and she heads on down there.
Okay. Heads down there, you arrive at Olive Garden, you open the door, and you see a waiter there smiling, waiting, coming up to you. He has like a ponytail and some kind of like long bangs on his left side, I believe. But he just smiles at you like kind of like very customer service like. It's like, says like, hi, a table for one?
Oh no, it's a reservation for two.
Reservation. Under what name?
Helmuth?
Helmet. Wow, yeah, him. He's pretty. He's such a nice guy. He's your father?
Yeah, yeah, that's my dad.
Oh, he kind of like skins a little, but he maintains that customer service smile, like trying to like scrutinize, like, okay, okay, he's right over here. All right, come over here. I can lead you to where he is.
Okay. Thank you. She gives a small little smile, just beams happily.
And he like takes you to where your dad is. Your dad obviously is very is he composed? Like a very regal man?
Oh yeah, he's pretty composed, but he's pretty laid back too.
Okay. So you see him in all of his glory in his uniform, minus the lab coat. The lab coat is just kind of like hang there beside the chair. and he has a martini in his hand, like kind of like drinking, looking over some papers. And as soon as he sees you, see a small tiny smile and nodding his head. And he looks, and this waiter guy, kind of like, oh, over here, ma'am, as he kind of like pulls out a chair for you to sit down. Mm-hmm.
She takes her seat and she gives her dad a little wave, like, "Hey, Papa."
Ah, my darling, my little soldier. I'm glad that you are here. How's work? I heard you have a little assignment.
Work's going alright. Guess the assignment at a museum. It's like,
You kind of notice this eyebrows scrunching, like, what? What? They're putting you on a guard duty or something?
yeah. I mean, it's something to do, I guess.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh.
What did you say?
It's something to do, I guess.
You know you can decline that, right?
I know, but it's only for a few days, right?
He shrugs, like, well, hopefully. I mean, your skill set, the way that they train you, and the way that we pay for your education, I feel like that's all that seems to be insulting to your talent. You see this ponytail hammer man? It's like, oh, sir, ma'am, are you ready for your order?
Oh, sure.
What would you like for today? We have our special wine here called he kind of like grabs a basket, and you notice that this wine that this wine bottle that looks, it's a red wine, red bottle, but like you notice that its label has like some kind of like teeth on it, like as in biting on it. And you notice that some of the icon and logos there is like more like intoxicating, or like a figure of a person like being intoxicated, like as if they got like really hit. Your father seems like interested on seeing that wine. It's like, this one is cold, and he kind of like pops open the cork from the bottle. He says, this one's called Bloody Mary. As he kind of like, and dad kind of like raises his arm up. Isn't a Bloody Mary like a shot? Like, oh yeah, it is, but this one is a new brand from a manufacturer, from one of the Abbey, huh? That's I've heard of that company before. Yeah, it's it's a small business, and I heard they are doing good stuff, and a small donation as well. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, we'll try that Bloody Mary you're speaking about. I certainly hope that it does what it says there in the picture, as it shows there where the figure is like kind of like intoxicated, like, like one of those like minimalistic pictures of a figure, like painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks back and forth between them as she looks through the menu.
Okay. You don't have to be specific with the menu. You're just like, oh,
Yes.
you guys make an order for it. Okay.
She's getting chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, chicken Alfredo is always the best there. Basically, do you also like try? You see like this waiter also. Would you like to also try out a shot of this, ma'am?
Oh, I'm not old enough for that.
Oh, well, all right. Of course. I mean, can I? Of course, I gotta card you. I mean, I did that thought that you were older. I mean, I told you not. I just and you see your father kind of like sneakering a little. Like for assuming that you look like an adult.
She just giggles.
And your dad like just kind of like, it's the height, but you know what? She can handle a wine or two. Of course, you're not gonna drink.
Okay.
Your dad like, of course you're not gonna drink. But if you want, maybe just one sip of it. But before that, he's like, but first let me just give a taste of it, just to like see if this is what they call a Bloody Mary, and he takes a sip. This guy kind of like pours a drink on him, and when he did, he takes a sip, and his eyes kind of like widen a little, and he pulls back a little. Like, whoa,
Oh, what's wrong?
this is really good.
Oh.
It really hits you in the stomach. I can feel it on my throat.
Oh,
And you see this guy kind of like smiling widely, like, yeah, it's really good. I told you it's from the Abbey. Oh, you know, if you guys are like selling these, maybe I can order like maybe 10 boxes of it. I need to like showcase this to my
Dad.
coworkers. It's really good, honey. Well, wait until you get older, but it's really good.
I suppose don't drink too much, or I'll just drive you home.
What's your name, lad? As your dad kind of takes even more drinks and sips, you notice that his face is starting to flush a little. And this waiter kind of like smiles and laughs. Oh, my name is Chris.
Oh, nice to meet you, Chris.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. But yeah, I'll keep it in mind to my boss to order at least 10 boxes for you, sir. Oh, this is great. You have no idea how happy I am. Like you're making business with it. Well, that's what I am, a businessman. Other than being a doctor, you notice your dad like starting to be a little bit more tipsy than yourself. I'm also a businessman. I mean, that's how that's how I managed to cover up my daughter's expenses over there. He waves. You notice that he waves his like hand towards the vase when he's supposed to be waving at you.
Oh,
So he looks at the vase like, right, daughter? And he's talking to a vase now, thinking that it's you.
yeah. She kind of looks at him like, are you okay? She just quietly asks.
Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. Okay. But yeah, I'll take another order for this. And Chris leaves. He leaves. And what would you like to do? You already made your order and he's already picking up the order for your food and everything. Your dad seems to be like unusually happy. Unusually happy. Like he's smiling and looking through the papers and like laughing a little, giggling.
Yeah, she finds that really weird. Dad, I think that was a bit too strong for you? Quietly jokes that he's a lightweight.
It's really sweet. And he says this in front of a flower vase, not to you.
Oh, oof.
It's really sweet, honey, as he kind of gives the flower vase a pat. It's really sweet and also has this balance of this alcohol like settling in your taste buds. Trust me, when you are older, you need to like refine your palate on this kind of alcohol. I never tasted this much, this very balance of sweetness and bitterness before. I feel so much stronger than before. Actually, it's making me feel like stronger. So I want to share this. And then he looks over his papers like, huh. Oh, that's a weird item there. And he looks over. If you want, you can go ahead. Do you want to look at this paper real quick, or what do you want to do?
Okay, let me look at him. Is he flushed and stuff?
He's a little flush, but you know he's still there. It's just
Okay.
that you notice that he's a little disoriented. But after a while, you notice that as soon as he stares at the papers, his focus is back on track on the papers,
Okay.
as if like, oh, this is work. It's like 50% there, but at the same time, 50% not there at the same time. Looking at the papers.
She peeks over at the papers.
You pick a paper. Okay, I need to roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh, what's for?
Wits and composure.
What's?
Wits and composure.
Okay, I gotcha.
Let's see what your bears are.
5,
Okay, yeah, okay.
Oof.
That's your. Let me go over there. You're more concerned on your papa there.
Yeah. That's
I'm more
accurate.
concerned about that. That's in the papers. Like, what do? You seem to be reading the papers like, well, that's a case that will never probably be solved.
Oh.
I gotta get budget cuts on that one.
Oh. What case? Did she...
Huh?
Did something come up?
Someone broke into our facility, and we're trying to keep track on them.
Oof. Do you know who it was?
Not well. We're trying to like, well, maybe. You know what? This is work. It's okay. You don't have to know.
Sure.
If you want to convince him,
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, say something first. Try
Okay.
to say something first on how to like say, hey, maybe you can help me. You know, you need to vent sometimes or something like that.
Huh.
You need to say some kind of persuasion speech, and then you have to roll for it.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll see something while I'm on patrol or around town, just in case. I can bring it up to you guys.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Persuasion, manipulation and persuasion, and let me see your stats on your persuasion. Hold on. Okay. What's your specialties again?
Oh, specialties. I had read intentions, little details.
Oh shit! I gave the specialties to Ares. Okay, you know what, Ares, don't worry about that one roll that I made you roll. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, you don't have any
read intention,
specialties under persuasion. Okay, manipulation and persuasion +5 because he seems to be willing to talk to you.
Oh, D10. Oh, how do you do +5? Okay, 3D10 plus
So how
5.
10?
Or
3, 8. So manipulate. How many dots you have in manipulation?
2.
How many dots you have in persuasion?
1.
3 plus 1.
Okay, yeah. 3
Okay, +5.
plus 5.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You add the +5 on the dice. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
So 3 plus 5.
3. Okay. Roll
There you go.
3.
8 d10.
Oh, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 8.
Damn!
Oof! Do I roll
Okay, you-
re-roll those 2?
Yes.
Okay. 2D.
Hot damn!
Okay.
Hot damn!
Woo! 3.
Okay. 5 successes means that's a crit roll. You're basically successful. Your dad kind of like stares at you and like has this goofy smile face and like, oh, you're such a sweetheart. I'm so glad that you took up military and I can rely on you. Well, here you go. As he kind of like points at this picture. But don't tell anybody, Snookums, as he kind of like pats his fingers on your nose. He tries to pat it on your cheek, but he ends up patting on your nose.
She just wiggles her nose and it's like, okay.
Okay, so basically, couldn't track. The cameras have been busted, but we can tell that there were 3 people that infiltrated our bases. And you notice in that document, there's this picture of a. Let's see. Let me give you the picture of the logo they have.
Oof, oof.
Let me just go ahead and load that picture. Hold up, come on. Really? It's so slow? You know what? I'll just gaze at it. Here you go. Here's the picture.
Oof!
Of that logo that where your dad works at.
Yeah. Mmm. Delicious.
And you also look up on notes there. There's also a paper file because you also got a critical success. There's also a paper file there that was tucked very underneath, like has a red tab there that says confidential. But you are given if you want you can look at that later.
Okay.
But for now you're looking at this photo and notes about there's these 3 people who infiltrated the base area and have you notice like the things that they have stolen. Some kind of dog, some kind of dog. Some kind of dog. You're kind of raising your eyebrows.
Yeah, she's
Some
just
kind
like,
of
oh,
dog.
okay.
Some kind of dog, some rabbit specimens, some specimens that needs for test labs and everything. A few of those. And you also see a picture of a short blonde hair who seems to be has some very striking looks on his face. Like he's not that hard to miss because his appearance is very alluring, very attractive. But whether you swing there or not, it's up to you. He's just very appealing looking. He has a smile on his face, and you notice that his name in there is Lucian Vane, negotiator between 2 groups and stuff. And he points at this picture saying, we kind of suspect that this guy did something. We're pretty much keeping an eye on him.
Oh. She mentally checks
an
that.
eye on him.
She's like, okay.
Wait, this guy. We're not sure if they're doing some shady stuff, but he's been particularly acting very, very weird in the past couple of days. It doesn't really help that one of our subjects as well also got taken off from him. They're now that guy has been under their watch now. So we're kind of like stuck in our project. To be honest with you, daughter, I'm not even sure what's so important about that guy. We found some interesting DNA and everything, but the higher ups won't say anything at all. But you know, I kinda poor kid though.
Poor kid? Huh?
Oh, it's just I don't know. There was this kid that used to be ours, but now it's in their under their watch. I mean, he was I can't say he's dangerous or anything.
What?
As he kind of like neatly puts all the togethers back together, and you notice that he's still like holding or like covering up that confidential red tab there. If you like I said, whatever you want, you may want to try to like grab that away from him or not. That's up to you. But
she's a good kid.
anyway, he's, he like kind of like holds up and like puts the papers in like back in the folder, and then like puts his hand on it, like taking a sigh. It's just really tiring.
I can understand why.
Well, it's a kid. It's a kid. We have to keep an under surveillance on that boy. But I don't know. The small group seems to be perfectly okay. But if he's the one who's sneaking some information or some of our items there, well, then we probably need to make some disciplinary issues. Because we can't take risk. We're doing this for the better of the world, you know. We're making some medicine, we're making some new progress for cancer, and this happens.
Well, I'll make sure to keep my eye out for sure.
Okay.
I promise.
Well, don't worry about this dude over here, but if you do see him and he does some shady little thing, just give us a phone call or whenever. Oh. He's silly. Whenever you want, sweetie. Oh, our food is here. Oh, pasta. My favorite. Did you know that's the technique I did with your dad? Oh, wait.
She just puts her face down.
I have fond memories of pasta. How good times before you were born.
Puts her face
Oh wait, you're. Okay, well, is there a, he kind of like after eating dinner, he kind of like said something. He has to go to the bathroom. There's the folders right there in front of you. What do you do?
She puts a finger like in between the she looks at it and she puts a finger in between the flap, top flap and such, and just lifts it up just a bit and peeks.
You see a picture of a white-haired boy, and his eyes are closed, and you notice that the word there, soul extraction.
She squints at that and goes to the page under it.
You go to the page under it, but like, go ahead and roll perception check for me.
Okay. Roll perception. Oof, go back. Is 5d10.
Weights and composure, my friend.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 5d10.
I'll roll that 10.
1d10.
For success.
Yes.
Okay. You look around, you notice like two people are coming. You see like one of the waiters kind of like looking at, it's almost has to glancing at you. You notice the door from the bathroom of the male is your dad coming out. If you want to do this sneakily as possible, you may need to roll dex and stealth. With a minus, let's see. Let me see your stats real quick. Dex and stealth, -2.
Oof.
So, how many dots do you have in Dex?
Just one. Wait, not Dex. 3.
What?
I have 3 in Dex. Dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 in Dex?
Yeah.
Okay. You have 3 in Dex. And how many dots do you have in stealth?
Just 1 in stealth.
So 3 plus 1.
So a 4,
4.
so it'd be a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
You
probably.
can expend a willpower if you want.
She's.
In willpower, you have to like cross out a dot, and you have 3 more dices to add in the rolling.
Oof.
So if you want to expend a willpower, that's fine.
Does she want to go against her father? Let's see. Yes. Oh, 1, yes, 2, no.
You really?
Nah.
Oh, no?
Nah.
Okay. So you kind of like step back, put your hand away, you know, like as if like you're grabbing a breadstick.
Yeah. She munches.
Breadstick. You kind of ranks back, looks a little bit more exhausted than usual. Oh, sweating. He's sweating all over. It's like, oh, let's just go back home now. I'm poop for the day.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, I don't know. I think I hit something with my stomach.
Oh, okay. I'll take the car. Okay?
Okay. You take your dad. Well, you guys go home, and the very next day, you are now resumed to your guardian duties to a certain history museum. Okay, let's do. Is there anything you want to do before we move on to Magpie?
Send Dad a text like, "Hope you're feeling better. Feeling better." If she left before he woke up, or if he woke up before Aaron left, sends him a text saying, "I hope you feel better. See you later."
Okay. All right, let's move on to Midget.
Wow, okay. Hello.
Hello. Okay, let's go to Magpie. Magpie. So from what I know, Magpie is a small willow girl, high school, who likes to steal stuff. Where does she put them?
She usually steals like things from people specifically.
Uh-huh.
So it's like she just kind of likes wandering the streets and eyeing people and going like, that person has something I might want to take or whatever.
Oh my
Kind
god.
of treats it as like a game because
Oh.
she's terrible that way.
No, so she. Oh god, this is gonna be a fun kid. Okay,
And
does she
so-
live with her parents?
Yeah, so her parents are both like TV stars.
Wow.
So they're always going places and they're never around.
Well, they're
It's very convenient for
that explains why. Neglected
So-
child.
So yeah, and then like
Neglected.
her parents are obviously more occupied with their careers than they are with their daughter. So there's
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Does she have any friends?
I mean, sometimes yes. Like no close friends because usually, because it's like easier to pickpocket people by yourself.
Ah, a
As
group. So like when something bad happens, you like use them as an escape route, and then you like.
It's probably
They
why
let them-
people don't hang out with her anymore.
Oh no. Okay. Well, let's say how does her day goes by?
She starts her day by deciding whether or not she actually will today.
Wait.
Half the time
Intelligent.
it's no. And so instead she kind of just like spends her time around like the city,
Oh my god.
especially downtown area malls or like super dense areas.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of explores and goes like, what can I find today?
What can you find today? Today you see in the TV that there's an opening for a history museum, and some of the artifacts there were like eye-catching. There's this part
Oh
there,
boy!
like a like well, and it's not to mention it's like almost nearby to your place.
Oh, that's perfect.
Now you're just kind of like, oh, well, unfortunately for you, you don't have school on that day.
Sweet.
Squeak, no homework too. Or is there? Anyway, doesn't
I mean, if
matter.
there was, I wouldn't know.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in your schedule. You do what you want.
Life has no consequences anyway.
I was waiting for the dad jokes.
The drunk dad joke.
Wait until he's with his other husband. Okay. So it's just, just a jog to where the museum is.
Yeah.
It's opening.
So I
if
guess
you-
like I'll go when, because it's probably good to assume that on opening day there will be plenty of people there.
Obviously, yes.
Suit up and get out, get going.
Yep. Exactly.
Put on that bandana mask.
Yep. And also, since you know how you navigate the things around that road, you may need to roll wits and streetwise for this.
Okay.
Just to like give an idea like how you're planning your escape route.
So I add that to get like, so the points is the amount of dice, right?
Yes. So how many dots you have in wits? 3?
Yeah.
And in streetwise?
Yeah, I got it. And then
Okay. Roll that 10.
God, I need to like copy paste this. Oh. Did I mess up? I
1
messed up.
R//R, not R/. Oh. Okay, you know the
Cool.
streets very well. Excuse me. It's amazing how the police hasn't gotten you yet. Probably because you're too, probably because your parents are two TV stars. But not to mention, you know this area well. You grew up here, so you know the back area. You know where to sleep yourself whenever you need to hide. You know
Mhm.
which alleyway that you need to like, cross or intersect whenever somebody's chasing you, just to confuse other pursuers.
The one behind the Olive Garden.
And one behind Olive Garden. Obviously, yes, because that's where they keep all the best breadsticks that they throw away. You
Hmm.
think it's horrible, but no, you keep eating them. No, they're still good. Good breadsticks. No need to worry about dinner. Why you can have Olive Garden breadsticks as dinner. Anyway, so Magpie, you try to like scheme, like give a good look on this museum. It's a very big museum. It's gonna be crowded with a lot of people. That's what you expected.
Mm-hmm.
But when you arrive there, it's just one bus there and a few guards. You
Oh no.
yeah, and it seems like, I guess it became success as you thought it'd be. But either way, that doesn't gonna stop you from it. So you like go ahead and so you already like saw like how the map is here. There's two or five fire exits outside. It's a second two-story. So there's a second floor and first floor
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Wait, so it has 5 exits?
Five exits.
Okay.
So more time for you to like go away whenever you want. But to find the interior, however, you're not sure
Mhm.
about that. You only know the outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
When you do plan to escape and grab your stuff, you because you have 3 successes, you know which direction you're gonna go to, which roadside you're gonna take, which small street that you're gonna have to like cross when you're trying to like shoo away any possible pursuers. Okay, so you like went there. You do have a small amount of money, however, to buy some tickets and stuff. But you also have the ability, if you want to stick inside, you can do that too. What would you like to do?
So there's only like a few guards posted outside and not a bunch of people, right?
You notice that there's no guards, actually. Just
No
one.
guard?
Yeah, no guards, actually. You don't see anybody in uniform, at least not yet. You just see a few people, students probably, hanging
I'm
around on the
going to-
bus.
Going to try to enter as like pretending as such.
Okay. You do that.
Oh, look at me, I'm just a go-getting student, ready to explore the histories.
History. You pretend as if you're like a law student who doesn't know anything about like tickets and everything. So you just go swift inside, opening the door there. And when you're inside, you see this huge T-Rex, bones of the T-Rex, like beating up with you.
Oh boy.
And you also notice like some of the displays there. There's like some kind of jar, some bones. It's like a mixed match of items or artifacts around.
Mm-hmm.
May roll perception check to look around.
Alright, so that's
Wits and composure, my
wits and
friend.
Composure?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, so. Math is hard.
3 success?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Look around. The first thing you need to notice is the cameras. And boy,
Oh,
they do
boy.
have cameras.
Of course they do.
They do. You do notice that there's a few doors here. One of them has a security placard on top of the door. The other one seems to be not authorities personal only as well.
Mm-hmm.
You also notice that there are 2 doors on your left and right. They seem to be taking you to a different era or a different kind of section of different kind of section of the museum. Probably some kind of like mesophilic phase or whatever kind of things there. You just want to find something that really catches your eye and maybe show it around in your collection of trinkets that you.
Yeah. Is the museum still dead empty?
It's a little dead empty. That's when you notice that the students are coming inside. You look behind and you see students coming
Hmm.
in, opening the door.
Can I follow the students?
You may. Okay, go ahead and blend in yourself.
Gotta blend in with the students.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you
go ahead.
kind of like walk around and you try to like Just kind of like pretend that you're one of them. Um, but one thing it's missing is one thing that's missing is actually the ID that around them. Do you still wanna like blend in with them without the ID, or do you wanna snatch somebody's ID?
Look if there's an ID that's easy to snatch.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and go ahead and roll well, 3 success tells you actually. I'll give it to you. There's this certain person who seems to be a little distracted by looking around and seems to be like kind of like holding an arm on something on an empty air. You're not sure. But it seems like they're a little distracted. They seem to be in easy kill. I mean easy skill. Let me just go ahead and close this.
Are they like all wearing them around their necks?
Well, let's see. Some of them are wearing around the neck. Some of them are like attached on their hips or like their waist.
Okay. So where is it on this guy?
Hey, Lee. Come over here, Lee.
Wait, hold on. I have to put away something. Okay, I'm back. Alright, what?
Okay, Lee, when you arrive here at the field trip, Benedict has been acting really strange, like more like scurrying around, like wanting to jump around and like excited. You're not sure if it's excited or just aggressive, but it really, really wanted to like run around in circles in this area. And you're kind of like trying to like make sure that you're not looking especially weird with this kind of like yoga poses that you're doing. Like as if you're doing an interpretive dance and you just feel like doing some dance.
Okay.
Teacher's kind of like looking at you like kind of wondering like what are you doing?
Stop.
Hold on.
Benedict, I will give you scrambled eggs when we get home. Can you please calm down? That's not what I asked.
What do you do, Lee? Are you trying to like what? Are you trying to like pass off of like you're just kind of like doing a dance or what? Are you okay?
Oh, sorry. There's something in my shirt.
Oh,
who am I talking to? A student?
Teacher.
Teacher.
Random teacher.
Do you know where's the nearest bathroom?
It just points at right there at the corner. Over there. I mean, if you need any medicine, just let us know, okay?
Alright.
Okay, where's your ID, by the way, Lee?
My ID?
Yeah, like your school, your kind of like school pass for this. Around your neck, on your waist.
It'll be like on the lanyard on my neck.
Okay. But it seems like now the school ID is now at the back of your. You know how usually it's on the front. Now it's on the back because you were like trying to like hold down to.
Shit.
This guy. Okay.
Yeah.
You go to the back. Okay, so, madam, if you want to roll perception check, you may roll perception check.
Yeah.
For you, Magpie, I need you to roll wits, presence and stealth.
What was perception again?
Oh, perception check is wits and composure.
Alright, I need to write that down.
Presence and stealth.
Yeah.
Where is wits and composure? That's it. Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me just go ahead and. I remember you have like small frame. Where's the small frame? Where'd the small frame go?
You mean on the merits thing?
Yeah. Emergency sign is gains +2 to hide. Okay. Since you have small frame, +2 on it actually. You can re-roll it with the +2, or do you wanna like add the +2 rolls on it?
I'll add +2 rolls.
Okay.
Uh,
So 2d10.
yeah.
Okay. 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 Well,
What
for a
happened?
moment that you thought somebody was there, but of course you're more focused on Lee. You're more focused on like trying to calm down. Benedict here seems like scrambling like. You on the Magpie, you're like looking at this person kind of like I said, doing some kind of yoga dance, and
It's real weird.
but it now his lanyard is now on the back of their neck, so
I seize the moment.
you seize the moment.
I
They
unclip the ID,
you
and then I kind of run into the crowd of students that the guy just left.
okay.
And
So
I
before
don't
that,
know this, right?
you go before that this guy is about to like go to the bathroom. So this is what you're gonna do. For you, Lee, you need to go if you're gonna go to the bathroom really quick. Go roll Dex and Athletics for me. For actually Dex and Athletics. Yeah, roll Dex and Athletics for me for Lee. And for Magpie, I need you to roll Dex and Larceny with a specialty on pickpocketing. And also, you have a Slay of Hand. So, your Slay of Hand, I believe, is...
My sleight of hand is what?
As well, or Larceny action go unnoticed. Okay.
Wait, how much does that add?
Actually, hold on.
Like the
Larceny...
specialty.
Hold on. Your character can pick locks and pockets without even thinking about it. She can take one larceny-based instant action reflexively, given as well her larceny action goes unnoticed, unless someone's trying to specifically catch her. Well, in this case, it's a reflective action now, so you don't need to roll anything. It's unless Ares is like actively like looking. Is Lee actively looking?
I mean, like he's concerned about it. Yeah.
Okay, so. For that one, you need to roll. Don't worry about the Dex Athletics. Sorry about that. If you're looking, then Aris needs to roll Perception check, wits and composure. But for Magpie, you need to roll Dex, and Larceny +1 because you have pickpocketing.
Okay.
Oh.
God. Roll that 10.
Oh, okay. Well, 2 successes.
Oh my god.
2 to 0.
Goodbye, ID.
That ID is gone. The moment
I
that
am me now.
you are now Lee.
I'm just borrowing this.
Okay.
No.
Well, actually, that's not what she would say, but that's what I would say.
Okay. So basically, let me drink real quick. Okay. You grab that ID and you manage to slip into the crowd. You slip into the crowd as Lee immediately goes to the bathroom. Okay.
I'll
Gone?
put it in my pocket
Yeah, you can if you want.
so I can like bring it out whenever someone asks, but won't need it for now.
Okay. Alright, so for you,
Or should
oh
I
my
look?
god. Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm just like, I'm looking at the doodle that the chef did.
Then it's this bitch's turn for the spotlight.
Oh my god. It's us combined. I'm in it. Yes. Lee, roll to piss. You roll to piss. Okay. Okay, let's go to up to I'm looking at the roll to piss. Sorry, the roll to piss like caught me off guard. Give me a moment to compose.
Roll to recompose yourself.
Aye, okay, so Shib, Nora. Nora! I need you to roll 1d10 for me, real quick. Yeah.
Kind of wish I had Shib's voice range so I could actually adequately portray me.
Try it. Say a sentence. Say roll to piss.
No.
Roll to piss. Okay. 6. Okay. And then I need you to roll wits and dex. For some reason, you woke up a little bit late than usual compared to what you usually do. Oh yeah, totally. That's the reason why as well. And also, now that you've noticed that you're late, you already inform your superiors or one who assign your work, say, hey, I'm gonna be a little late. My dad, I had to take care of my dad. Hold on. For her? Oh no. No. I had a momentary disassociation for a moment. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
It's this bitch's turn for the spotlight.
Yep. No, I'm trying to like talk, but like I can feel like when you know how like when you keep on talking and talking, you can feel it like it's blocking your nostrils a little.
Yeah.
Cause you're just excited. Anyway, give me 1 second to like compose again. I'm not sure why that I'm snotty today. Some clog there in my nose. Okay, so for
Okay.
Nora, thank you. For success, you were taking care of your dad. You were making sure that your dad didn't do anything stupid. The 10 boxes of wine did arrive though. Mm. Like it's already there at your inside of the inside of
Oh
the
no.
living room. Okay. Go ahead and roll strength and dex for me. Mhm. Mm. You can always add willpower whenever you want. Okay. Roll 10. Okay, you try to. They were really heavy. Even with your training and everything, they were really, really heavy. And not to mention, you're trying to think like, is this gonna even fit in the closet? So you try your best to like put away the boxes. It took some time though. You did already inform your superiors that you were gonna be late. So you try as fast as you could to like carry out the boxes inside inside the inside of one of the closet. And for all these boxes, they have this one picture there. They have some kind of logo there. Here, I'll give you the logo for it. It looks like some kind of bird. It looks like this. And your best friend just doesn't stop.
That poor baby.
With the raccoon, Benedict just wants to mess around.
Nora squints at this. This isn't foreboding
They're
at all.
nocturnal animals.
Can I take a picture of it with my phone?
Yeah, you can take a picture of it.
Okay. Is there like any name of it on the thing?
It's just that has letter A on it.
Oh. Does it have the percentage of alcohol in it?
You need to open the
No,
box.
why is Abby here?
Oof. I'll
Wait,
I'll open the box later, but I close the closet door and make sure it's locked.
Okay.
I don't want him getting sick again. I gotta go to work. I can't drink it.
Ignat seems a little exhausted. Like, you tuck him in. Most of the time, you like tuck him in. Anyway, you go to your work.
Mhm.
You go to your work, and oh, sorry, not this one. And you notice that the bus is already there, and the students are already inside.
Oof. Okay.
You already worn your uniform and everything.
Yeah.
So, you try to find your superiors anywhere, or what do? You're already in front of the museum.
I give them a call.
You give them a phone call, and you heard a female, you heard a male voice. Seems young.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Hey, we couldn't find you, so we tried to like call somebody else. Did something happen?"
Oh yeah, my dad got a little bit sick last night, so I was making sure he was okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Yeah. I'm already at the security room. You can come. I'll just come out and get you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And as soon as the door, well, you're already in front of the door. Do you wanna like go inside or
Yeah.
just wait outside?
I'll
Okay.
wait by the door.
You wait by the door, and through that glass, let me just say that the museum has see-through walls, glass mirror doors, and you can sometimes see the reflection of the students like coming inside.
Mm-hmm.
Although there's this one particular student who seems to be like doing yoga dance. It's very, very hard to like not stare at them.
She blinks a bit and just goes like, okay.
You know, you always see the security room open a little, and a man who looks oddly familiar from a certain document comes out. And as soon as he comes out, the sun like hits on as his very blonde hair or dirty orange blonde hair. You're not sure, but it seems to like radiate some gold that golden rays on his hair. Add a little bit more shine on his face. This very appealing face, and he gives you a he kind of like looks like wow, whoa, you're really tall.
Oh, how tall is he?
It's like 5'7".
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
was he 5'7"? Hold on.
She's 5'7".
She's 5'7"?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Respect. I thought she's like 5'10".
Oh no, she's 5'7".
Oh god. Okay. His height is... Never mind. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, never mind. Okay, but never mind about that comment. He looks over, it's like, you're Nora, right?
Yeah. Nice to meet you. She holds out a hand to him.
He holds up his hand and shakes her hand, like one shake of hand. It's like, you can call me Luke. I'll be your partner for today.
Okay. Have you worked here before?
No, I haven't worked here before. I mean, considering this new area that we have to like guard, but I have done a internship around the area. So I'll be assisting you as well, but you are also kind of my superior as well at the same time.
Oh, okay. Well,
The big boss is like currently out. They're having lunch together, so I was like manhandling the cameras.
oh.
You're the senpai now, Dora. By the way, Magpie, I need you to roll your Dex and Stealth for me, real quick. Just a little bit Dex and Stealth. And because you have small frame +2. Roll that 2 10s. Damn. What the frick?
Oof.
Dang, boy.
I know!
Today is a good day for crimes.
Crimes.
When we'll...
Crimes.
Okay. Okay. You see, this look seems to be like taking you to the security. Everything seems to be perfectly fine for a new museum. Nothing strange or anything. Nothing to be stolen. As he's like, it's just a for today. There's just a group of students like wandering or like taking a look at this museum, and we have to keep an eye on them, like just to make sure nothing goes wrong. Than usual.
Okay. Cool.
I think they're about to head out in the Egyptian area over there. If you wanna take a look,
Yeah.
or if you want, you can like go around the area, explore yourself. I'll take over until you're familiar with the area. Then we can switch. What would you like to do?
I'll give a walk around so I'm more familiar with the area.
Okay. All right. So, all right then. Here's your walkie-talkie, and he gives you the walkie-talkie. Just, if you see any problem, just let me know. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. And he takes over your monitoring job for now. You understand? You're gonna explore around the area if you like.
Mhm.
Let's go back to Lee. Lee, you're in the bathroom.
Roll
Lee,
for
you notice? What do you do with Benedict?
What can I do with him? Can I take off my jacket to see if I can get him out? I don't know what he's doing.
He seems to be like cowering. He seems to be like cowering in the corner there in the bathroom, like as if shaking very, 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 very bad.
Oh shit, buddy, no. Um, I try to comfort him.
You try to comfort him, and he tries to like go inside underneath your shirt.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna take off my jacket and like try and get him out of my shirt and like wrap my jacket around him to make it like a small protection blanket.
Okay. It's as if you have a baby, but like if anybody like see, okay, it's like they have a baby.
Mhm.
Okay, you like hug around that little jacket, make it like a small bundle for him to like get cozy. You can feel him shaking a little.
Um, I'm gonna check if I'm missing anything because I took off my jacket and like I don't know. It's an instinct to check if anything fell. If
No,
take off.
there's nothing fell. Don't worry,
Okay.
nothing
What?
fell.
I
But
walk
you wanna
out.
look. But is there a particular item that you're looking for?
Um. Yes, I double checked my ID because I
Okay.
was concerned about it before I went in the bathroom.
Where is it now? You look around and you don't see it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the bathroom, but before I do that, can I see if there's anything like that might spooks Benedict?
Hmm. You look around and you don't see anything that seems to be spook Benedict. It seems like this entire it's just kind of like shaking ever since you got here. He's been acting a little bit strange.
This museum's fucking haunted. Alright. Okay. I walk out of the bathroom to see if I drop my ID anywhere or just like a
Do
security.
you hold the bundle underneath your arm?
Yes. It's like
You-
when you fold up your jacket and you put it under your arm.
Okay. Okay, you do that. When you go out of the bathroom, you notice that there is this one lady who seems to be a bodyguard, kind of like looking around. Maybe they know where it is.
I walk up to her and I ask her, hey, I'm a student here for the field trip. I seem to lost my ID. Can you help me find it?
She turns to look at him, and oh, sure thing. Where was the last place you had it?
It's a very good question, friends. Where was the last place I had it? We were about to go to an Egyptian exhibit.
Oh, oof. Okay. I have to head that way anyways, so it works out.
Ooh, cool, neato.
Yeah.
Friends. What do we do? Uh, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Nora, and yours? She holds out a hand.
I'm Lee, and I shake it.
Okay.
Shaking hand.
She gives a nice formal shake.
Firm handshake.
Yeah. Business.
Yep. Awkward human being.
Oh, yeah, they are. She's just like, okay, come on. And she actually doesn't know much of the way, but she tries.
Wait, how are you doing today?
Oh, decent, I suppose. And yourself besides, losing your ID.
Bit troublesome, I guess. It's not a great day, but it's not a terrible day so far, so.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
You guys head to the Egyptian area,
Yeah.
Just making our way downtown.
and the Egyptian where the Egyptian team area is. Okay, guys, go over there. Okay. So you guys go over there. Maggie, Magpie,
Oh boy.
You're like blending around with the crowd. You're having a good time as you're like some students. They're showing you off some artifacts there. Some of them are like coffin, the one of the coffin, one of the hieroglyphics that they're displaying.
Hmm.
There's something. There's also showing up some kind of jar as well.
Ooh. How big is this jar?
Very big, probably just kind of like half your size.
Oh jeez.
There's also a bunch of jars there, like canopic jars.
Just all jars?
Not just jars. There's also some amulets there displayed. One of them has the what do you call that? A sigil. You know how like that there's a
Oh.
cross? The one with the cross?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the typical Egyptian stuff. There's a bunch of statues as well, you know, like the Pharaoh store. One of them is obviously there's a statue of Anubis there as well. Some statues, small statues of cats as well.
Ominous. Is there anything that's like small enough to just kind of grab?
Well, you may need to roll perception check for me.
Okay. Hold up. I should just memorize the number it is for perception kind of check.
Damn. Roll the 10.
It's a very good day for crime.
Okay. You see, one of the statues there's
Oh, look.
a golden statue that has like a bunch of earrings and rings around its hand, kind of like making like as if like a cross arm salute on it, and you notice that its arms is like has a bunch of decorative bracelets and everything.
Mhm.
For this one, it has a bunch of bling there. I think there's glowed ruby or sapphire there. Lots of jewelries there decorated on this particular statue. You guys are moving on though, but there is one particular item that caught your eye in there. One of the a small circle necklace, kind of like just hanging there at the pinky of the finger.
A small circle, what?
A circle red and golden orb of some kind. It's like a size of a the circle orb thing. The size of it is let's say it's the size of I can say it's the size of the quarter coin. It's bigger than that.
$1 coin?
A dollar coin? No, it's bigger than that.
Is it like the size of my palm or something?
Just a tiny bit.
Well,
Yes,
you know, it's been a pretty good day for crimes.
You know what? You know, size of a Pringles lid.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. I think I can manage that. It's been a very good day for crimes, so I'm going to try to take it.
Remember the roll for Dex and Larceny plus your pickpocketing.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. As much as I want you to do sleight of hand, there's obviously cameras around.
Oh wait, I forgot. Oh well, I forgot there were cameras.
Oof, oof.
Kind of like reach out your hand there, like snatch it, put it in your pocket. That's it.
Can I
Yes.
put the ID there in replacement?
Sure. You can. Go ahead and roll again one again. Your Dex and Stealth plus no pickpocketing this time. Dex and Larceny this time. So AD10, I think. Roll that 10.
Jesus.
I'm so evil.
Jesus.
Hot damn!
Jeez.
Jesus Crysex.
I'm so evil.
Well, you kind of like forget the momentary about the fact of the camera, but you're like, you know what? I'm gonna make them think that I just only took it, but I'm returning it. So you try to like return it in the form of like your ID. So you place ID there, like you're just like kind of touching it for a moment, just like a little curious little girl you are. Yeah, you make like this face where you're just kind of curious. You're just returning it back, just in case. And then you just kind of like left. You follow the group of students, or where do you like go away from them, or go somewhere else?
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, where do you wanna like? Do you wanna follow the group of students, or do you wanna like deviate from them?
Where
now.
are the students?
They seem to be going back to the main hall. However, there is a bunch of pathway as well in this situation. There's also
A bunch of what?
there's a bunch of I say there's like another two doors that leads to somewhere else. But there's also another door where the students are going, and it's the back to the main big hall. Who died?
Oh, that was me.
Bianca. Bianca died.
Oh.
I think I'm going to follow the crowd for now.
You follow the crowd for now, following on the big main hall. You notice as well, well, actually, maybe, ignore that part. Okay, you go back to the main hall with the group. The teacher is about to, like, do a roll call.
Oh god. Oh no.
Alright, everybody line up. We're gonna do a roll call. You notice that this teacher seems to be looking back at the bathroom, wondering, like, scratching their head as well, her head as well.
Time to bail when they're looking.
Okay. Let's go back to Shib and... Okay, you're bailing, right? Oh, are you, like, sneakily going away? Or...
I'm going to, like, well, so he's, like, the teacher's, like, looking back towards the bathroom, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm, like, going to try to time it so that when they look back, I can make my getaway.
Okay.
Just, like, towards the main hall in general, or something.
Okay. Just go... Okay. Go ahead and roll Dex and Stealth for me one more time. Dex and Stealth, actually, sorry. Not larceny. Dex and Stealth. And +2 because you're small frame. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Where are his stats? Did I put his stats? Where are your stats, my boy? There you are. That's your stat. 1. Okay.
Oh, gun's back.
Well, I'm back. Okay.
Oh.
You try to sneak away and time it just the moment the teacher walk away. But what you didn't calculate was as soon as you try to like, like kind of shimmer yourself way out of here, you kind of hit somebody.
Oh no.
And when you look up, you see this blonde man looking down at you like, hey, you lost or anyone? You lost a little kid?
I'm just trying to find the exit.
And he points at he just like looks down at you like, go ahead and roll your, we're lying, right?
Subterfuge?
Subterfuge, yes.
Just subterfuge?
No, not just subterfuge. Manipulation and subterfuge with, let's see. That's more favorite. Manipulation and subterfuge. Right, yeah. Manipulation,
Okay.
subterfuge.
And then...
Roll that 10. Roll that 10! Roll that 10!
Jesus.
Stop this little munchkin!
Just.
What
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Guys.
Okay.
Can that be the stream name? Just a good day.
It's a good day for crimes.
Okay. And you know what? This security guy kind of like laughs a little. Oh, he just points at that big doors over there at the main hall. Like, there's the exit right there. Should I take you there? You have your parents?
I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Ah, you lucky bastard.
Are you sure? You need any are you sure? It's here.
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Okay. And you're like, okay. He just kind of like you notice that he is still like watching you, like walking. Are you walking towards the big glass doors?
Yeah, and then I guess I'll turn around and wave at him in like a grateful manner.
Yeah, okay, you do that. You wave in a grateful manner, like showing up your smile, and you notice the security guy's like, that's a cute little girl right there. That's adorable. What an adorable little girl. And you notice like he kind of pulls up his walkie. It's like, hey, I think I saw like a really cute little girl here. Meanwhile, it's so nice to like see around these kids like having fun, you know. For you overheard this Shib Nora, well, you hear like Luke talking to the walkie-talkie.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. Fucking pen.
What, the cute girl part?
Yeah, but the cute girl, yeah. Everything, yeah, everything. Yeah, especially that continuous 1d10.
Oh, me?
Oh no, I'm talking to
Okay.
Bianca. But anyway, okay, you heard that intercom where basically say there's it's so nice to like see little kids like exploring and learning stuff about this museum. Anyway, somebody took a picture.
Oh, I just took a picture, but Shiv beat me to it.
The Kill Bill. Alright, you like reach the door. He stops staring at you. You feel his stare is gone.
Okay.
As soon as you reach the door, do you like go outside or what?
Gotta get out of the building.
You get out of the building until hold that thought.
Oh jeez.
Okay. Let's go back to Nora and alright, you two. You guys were about to go inside the Egyptian team area.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Yep. Can I roll perception to see if I see my ID?
Yes, you may.
Alright. Let's see. Do I see it?
Let's see. Oh yeah, but 9.
Let me
Roll-
try.
Roll that 9. Because you have trained observer, so you can re-roll your 9.
Wait, so it would be...
So 1d10.
Okay.
Okay, so Shib, go ahead and roll your 10s.
Yeah. Ah!
Roll that 10.
Not again!
Come on.
Okay.
Ah! Ah!
Force?
Oh, wow.
Wait. No, 2. Wait.
5.
5? Oh.
5.
Oh. Oh.
Count.
Because you
Yeah.
got 3 and then 2.
Cool.
So let's start with Lee has Lee has like 3 success. And then Nora got 5 success.
Jesus.
Okay, so Lee, 3 successes. You try to look around for your ID on the floor, on one on top of the glass containers.
Mhm.
So far, you don't really see where your ID is. But you do see something hanging there on top of on one of the statues there. It
Oh.
almost looks familiar. And you kind of like squint, and you see a familiar face there on the picture of a placard that's hanging there.
Oh my god.
Nora, you just kind of like take a quick glance. Your eyes scan the room. And you immediately, like before even like Lee even like notices it, you notice that there's this statue here.
Mm-hmm.
There's this statue here that already has an ID on it. But Nora,
Yeah.
I want you to roll intelligence and composure.
Oof, oof,
Oh
oof.
no.
Cause there's something awfully off about like why would an ID hanging this artifact here?
Come on, baby. Let's go. Again.
Oh,
Roll 1d10.
Roll a 10.
Okay. Just one.
Nah, it could be just. I don't remember his crit success. Yes, fuck. Okay, 1 success. Nah, there couldn't be something hanging there. Maybe some random kid decided to place it there for fun. Do you actually like notify this to your walkie-talkie or what? What do you do? Do you like you notice that it is kind of weird that there's an ID hanging there on that artifact. Do you actually notify this to your coworker or do you just like help Lee grab that ID with you?
First, actually, like, did you put that there? Just kind of puts her hand on his shoulder.
No, I was in the bathroom the entire time. I could have been in this exhibit.
All right. And she gets her radio and goes like, "Hey, can you check out something in the what area is this?"
Egyptian.
Egyptian. Okay, I want to make sure. The Egyptian area?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
yeah.
I'm just waiting. What's up?
Oh.
Oh.
Me? Okay.
What are we doing?
She radios her coworker and is like, "Hey, can you come check out the Egyptian area?" I should probably change the voice.
Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
You you over here like, oh yeah, sure. Okay. He like blah 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 blah. I don't know what I'm saying. I need water.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So okay. You radio Luke and Luke answers coming right up and he does arrive. When he does arrive, well, before he arrives, is there anything you guys gonna do?
Just gonna keep the ID there for now.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep the ID there. Okay. Well, first of all, Aris, your Benedict seems to be squirming a little.
It's an Egyptian exhibit. There's gonna be some haunted shit in here. Oh no.
You don't really feel like because your unseen sense is mainly specifically on goat. It doesn't seem to be like ringing to you. You don't feel cold.
I mean, just in general.
No, you don't. It's just more like the air condition. But the kind of cold you feel whenever there's a ghost around, you don't. The only thing that you feel the cold is the tips of your fingertips because your friend or your pet friend, best friend, Benedict is there. But Benedict is squirming around. kind of like trying to get out.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and hold the jacket a little bit tighter so he doesn't get out so easily.
I need you to roll strength and resolve.
Oh my god, okay. Strength resolve. 4.
Roll that 10. Ooh, okay. You try to hold on to the jacket, but alas, you momentarily forgot that this is a ghost. His face is true.
Oh.
Oh my god, where did it go?
His face is true. Like there was a momentary where you kind of feel like he stopped wiggling. And you're like wondering, oh finally, you can finally behave. But then when you look down, you notice that he started like slowly like sink into the bottom of the jacket until you see him like plop on the ground.
Oh Jesus, there's this giant bug in my room. Hold on.
And then you see him like skid around. He skid around to a specific he skid around the area. What do you do?
So he's on the floor now.
Yeah, he's on the floor and he's starting skittering.
Lee buries their face in their hands and sighs. Okay, sorry, there's a bug in my room that was buzzing very loudly. I think it might be a bee. Okay, it stopped, so I'm kind of concerned. I kind of try and whisper shouts at Fandic to calm down, just so like Nora doesn't hear me.
Oh, okay.
Nora, roll your perception check for me. You, Iris, I need you to roll your this is gonna be an interesting one for whispering. What's your okay? Whispering. I say wits and stealth.
Oof, oof.
What? Wait, what's in resolve?
Wits and stealth.
Stealth. Okay. What do I have in there? Okay, 5. Oh.
Mm-mm. You overly heard a harsh whispering from this from this college student here, like saying something like. You look down. You're a little confused. Well, I don't know if you're confused or not, Dora. But what do? You hear?
Sure, I'll take it.
She kind of shimmies closer, like, you alright, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sure. She just raises a brow. Everything's fine. Everything's on fire in the background.
Yes, I'm just gonna draw that meme now. Yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Does the little details help with this?
You're not investigating. You're
Okay.
doing a perception check.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, you notice, well, for you, Lee, you notice that Benedict is skittering around, like running through some artifacts here and there, and then it tries to go over to this one of the shelf. It goes over to this one jar that is sitting there. Tries to jump into it.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna wait for it.
Can you repeat what you said? Sorry.
That's fine. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a good time to take a break. You guys want to take a break? Like a small break?
Oh. Sure?
Yeah, we can take a small break. Like
Sure.
maybe a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
5 to 10-minute break. Okay. Alright, so far what do you guys well actually no, not I can't answer that. I can't ask that yet. you have to like ask that at the very end of the session. But yeah. Well, how are you guys hanging there? My old players and my co-GM there.
I need to grab my McDonald's.
I'm dead.
You did? Okay. You need to grab your McDonald's? Okay, go grab your donuts. Your donuts. I'm tempted to like buy some McDonald's now,
Do it. Do it.
but I have to drive.
Oh.
GM and drive.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Oh, actually, I wonder. Let me see if they're open. Maps, Google.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I can take a little quick drive before I go there.
It's a good day for crimes.
Do it.
Yeah, I will. Hold on, let me just go ahead.
Oh, okay, you're actually doing it. Okay. Well,
Yeah, what do you think, B? What do you think? I'm not afraid.
okay, yeah, GM and drive.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's closing. Oh,
You gotta hurry.
never mind.
Oh.
No, it's gonna
Wait,
close.
wait, Mac? I don't think Mac is closed. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay, never mind.
No, it's a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, okay. I was talking about Mac because
Well, there's a Carl's Jr. But what kind of food am I gonna order there?
curly fries.
Oh yeah, curly fries are good. I'm really in the mood for a burger. Let me see what kind of burger they have.
What the fuck?
Excuse me.
JB, you look cute.
Oh, how about a Subway, actually?
I'm sorry, do you mind if we take a break? Because I have to go eat dinner.
No, yeah, we're taking a break right now.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Take your time. Take your time. I'm just trying to see what time do they open. Subway. I hope it. Oh no, it's closed. Subway's closed. Damn it.
No, but Jimmy, run for it. Yes, run for it. Go away. Yes. You go, Mom. Oh no, JB.
Is your mom and JB playing a game?
Oh no, because my mom is the mom and likes to take pictures of everything.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, bought him a knife, but also bought him a helmet.
Hello.
People, good luck because it's their first game.
Wait, what?
Get beginner's luck.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Vic and Classy has
Oh, don't
another
worry.
game.
Wait, don't go too far. I'll make it harder.
Oh no.
You have to roll for breeding.
Roll for breathing?
What?
We
Yeah.
still haven't gotten our first drop of blood yet.
Oh
Where
my
is it?
god.
That's true. We demand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. You could say breeding. I have
Oh,
a list, but breathing. I don't know how to spell breathing as well. Okay, here. Yeah.
Where you use your lungs and they expand and contract.
For us or for
Yeah,
Vic and
roll for
Classy?
Free system.
Oh my god. No.
I mean, oh shit. Oh, never mind. Okay. I think everyone else will be fine.
Oof.
Because I finally listened to Preston's side of the RP. The
Oh,
Roomba cam.
I have
What I see
Oh shit.
talking about how he took the stuffed animal and stuff.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Time
probably-
to bother Preston.
Well,
Come after
it
him.
was. Is it tainted now?
I know.
It's tainted in Preston's cells that you cannot use that one plushie. You've disowned it. Okay.
No.
No, I gotta fight for it. I gotta
okay.
just feel like the group chat.
Yeah. Call them out. Okay, that's also. You know, like this, like the veil underneath is like the best place to know what to do in the tournament because I wanna safeguard it so no one will tell me stuff that I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Because I didn't know about the Roomba having a camera.
Oof.
It's okay.
Yeah. So also inventory because I don't think it's realistic to have to be carrying a box around. Wait, yeah, a box around while with like 80 brownies. And
But what if you're a
I
college
mean-
student?
I think
I mean,
Preston's
depends
a
on how
high
big the
schooler.
no, how old is Preston?
He?
He's 19, I thought.
Oh,
he's
maybe
maybe
he
19,
probably,
my
I
bad.
lied. Don't listen to me. I'm a
How dare
liar.
you telling lies?
Oh no.
No, it's fine. You can tell lies.
You have to
Maybe not from the GM, but
Well, I mean, if the 81 brownies are cut up in like 1 by 1 inch cubes,
yeah.
he could probably carry it all.
Cut them down to atoms.
Yes, I'll be right back and let my dog out
My
there for a
atoms,
bit.
okay.
Oh no, she's already gone.
No, no.
I was gonna
Well-
tell her dog that I love her.
Oh.
In spirits, you can tell the dog, "Hi, Dad. Dad, I forgot you're gonna get some Indian food, so I ate Indian food in the city. So I'm probably not gonna eat any Indian food. Just saying."
Oh no.
But you're passing up on the opportunity to eat more Indian food.
I'm full. I have a small stomach because due to not eating as that much as a child, so I don't eat that much,
That's fair.
and my stomach is just dying. But it's all worth it for Indian food, for cheap Indian food. That I might get sick because it's probably dirty. Because anything from the back streets of the city is dirty.
Oof.
It's cheap. Okay, I need that cheap stuff.
True. Fair.
Okay, but how was session? I forgot that there was a session.
Oh no.
Stealing.
Yeah,
Ah, yes, very good.
crimes.
That's how it's intended to be. WoD is not a game of saints.
Well, I'll certainly try. Ah!
Oh yeah, right. I mean, at least this is a one-off, because if it was a full game, I think a lot of people would lose integrity.
Yeah.
Especially when if stealing is normal for everyone in this one-off, then that's fine. But if they're new and they just want to start stealing, then yeah, you'll lose integrity.
Oof.
Except there's no murder here, so it's not technically
Not yet.
a true crime. You need murder for the
Soon.
for the full-on experience.
Well, they still owe us blood, so.
Blood for the
Yes.
blood gods.
What is that noise? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Well-
Wellington, okay. I was like, who joined?
Oh my god, it's back. Oh my.
Al-
Oh no.
okay, Alvera's just very sad.
It's huge. Why is it so big? Oh, it's a beetle. Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Take pics.
Fight it.
Oh my god, it's big. Oh, Brian, come here.
Oh, not like
Fight it.
stickers.
I'm a coward.
Where is it?
It's right there. It's right above my computer. No. You see it? Big boy. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I see it.
Why does he like light? No. What's that? Oh yeah, he just follows light. Okay. Simon the Moth, why is he doing this? Oh no. Gee, is it dead?
Oh my gosh, there's the Chiron logo. What's the Chiron logo doing here? Did you guys meet Chiron?
Someone works there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know, I already know, but like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, sure,
Mm.
Chiron.
Hmm. Sip, 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 sips.
Ah, yes.
Actually, I have tea, so I can actually sip.
Was that a sip?
No, you
That's the best sip ever.
That was ultimate sip.
need to be louder, louder and violent.
Oh
And then
god, I
there's-
might choke if I do.
Oh, okay.
Please don't do that.
Well, don't do that.
Hold on.
And then there's, okay, wait. I'm actually,
Oh
I actually
my
forgot
gosh.
this. Wait, do you guys actually, my players, did you guys figure out the name of the group from last session? Because I don't want to start saying names.
You mean for the official session? Like the legit
Yes,
one?
the official
We don't know.
session.
We don't know them. so-
Okay, great. I was gonna say their name, and then everything
Okay.
would be
Well,
bad.
go on then.
No, we call
Then-
them cultists. That's as far as we go.
No, you guys don't know. I'm pretty sure Preston does, but I think Preston
Preston
forgot.
doesn't tell us a lot of things, like how he had 4 guns.
You know, I actually forgot that he had 4 guns. Like,
I'm back,
I
and
didn't
I
even
only
know.
have 4 guns.
You're telling us that Preston's on the mission. Like Preston also has 4 guns.
Yeah, I found that out during session, and then I realized that was a mistake. So I had to. Yeah.
You went 2. Oh, so no, continue.
Actually, I forgot, man.
You
I
had 2,
I think
and then you stopped.
I need to. I need to do something about it.
Fair.
Time to. Time to give everyone guns. Okay, it's either I destroy the guns or I give everyone else guns.
Oh my
Whatever
god.
works with the story more, because we all know that hilariously enough, despite the fact we have 2 thieves in the official group, there is only one true thief, and it is Preston.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean,
Like, let's be honest here.
yeah, okay, I think that's the one thing that I need to work on is not give people items. I'll just give...
Not like items like that, yeah.
Okay, well, to be fair, the ray gun was in TFV, so TFV is TFV is a different story because they as a hunter group, they have advanced armory as their endowment, so it means they actually have a lot of weapons. I forgot why he got. Oh, okay, never mind. He stole it from Chad.
Jeez. I don't know, you guys figure it out, not my game.
Gun.
Yes. What?
Solution.
No, okay, we have to do this like Australia. We gotta do a gun ban.
A gun ban.
Oh my god!
Okay, we just gotta do the gun ban. Because if Australia can do it, I'm pretty sure Woodstock can. Oh wait, okay, well maybe that's kind of hard because.
Wait, no, what
Wait.
coast are they on in America again? Was
No,
it East
they're
Coast?
in the West Coast.
Good luck.
They're okay. I mean, that's not as bad as something like the South, where it's like good luck
Yeah, it's
getting
not the
rid
South.
of those.
I don't think I can do a game in the South because I have no idea how that would go on because like Western Pacific is as close as it can get to New Zealand. So that's the only thing. That's the only reason why I just chose Woodstock to be there. Because then I can
That's
at
fair.
least understand
Fair.
what the climate is.
That's very fair.
Yeah, but that's fine. Into Tour Noir, it's gonna be in New Zealand, except it's not. Yeah, it's just not. Maybe stricter gun laws. It's 538. Yes.
Everyone gets half of a gun.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, half of a gun would just be BB guns. 'Cause
Yeah?
they don't kill.
That's when you have to
Are you-
join.
No, we need to do it.
I
We need to
think
make
who
this
is
harder.
Noir?
Huh?
Yes. I was just wondering who was actually in Noir. Some people are, I know from here are in there. Like, Shib, you're Noir.
Yep.
You're in the Noir color. Good luck, that's all I can say.
Crimes.
Actually, I could tell you what I have planned because I made.
You can
I
tell me
made-
because I'm not in the game,
Yeah.
so yeah, you can tell me
Yeah,
all
I
the
know because I told Gail and then Gail started crying and I'm like, dude, that
Hey,
no, don't
hey,
cry. This
hey,
is
Gail.
not. What?
Tell me your secrets.
Okay. Do you want to make?
I will
I don't know,
not
do
tell
you want to
a
grab
soul.
my sheet of everything?
I would love to see your sheet of everything. I will not tell a soul.
Okay, I just
No
wanna-
one will know the answers.
Okay, but there's also the thing where like because you're also
Exodia the Forbidden Gun!
wait what?
Sorry. Dana put up Exodia the Forbidden Gun and I kind of cried.
I mean, okay, technically Noir you can have water guns. That's not even that's a gun. And
Oh, I realized you meant the gun ban for there, and now I'm like,
the gun ban. Oh well, don't worry. The reason why I just made Noir.
I can't.
No, what was I forgot what I was going for. Okay, no. Originally, it was gonna be in the East Coast actually, but I realized I don't know anything about the East Coast. I really don't. I really don't know anything about the East Coast besides New York
It's okay.
and Massachusetts. But that's
Here
all I
know.
spoke me. I don't know anything
so-
about those beaches.
So the original
Well, I
West.
don't know anything outside my country.
East
Oh.
Coast. East Coast.
East Coast is West Coast.
What?
West Coast.
West. I don't.
Have it set in Colorado.
I don't know anything about Colorado besides
Yeah,
South
set it in Colorado. Best state ever.
Wait, I only know South Park. That's the only thing I know about Colorado.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
Just put
Okay.
everyone in a cowboy hat, but they don't own cows.
Yeehaw.
Oh my god.
And I don't know, how many people have I seen in a cowboy hat?
They just
No.
isn't Colorado.
None.
Isn't Colorado the state where oh my god, isn't that like the Wild Western state, but it's cold?
Which one? Colorado?
But I guess.
Yeah, Colorado.
Talking about Alberta in the wintertime.
I don't know.
Well,
They
it doesn't
really
mean
like
Canada.
They just
really
really like
like
cowboy hats.
like cowboy culture and like ranch culture, but
But they're not cowboys.
like
They're-
yeah, there's ranches everywhere, but I don't know. You come into like Denver International Airport and there's like Yeehaw and the horse. The horse. I don't know if you guys know about the horse.
What's the horse?
Wait, what about that?
Let
Our
me
beautiful
educate
demon
you.
horse.
Well, like, you're talking about regular horses, then I gotcha. But like, talking about like a certain horse, then I don't got
Oh.
nothing.
The horse.
I need-
I
Yeehaw.
need to find the most perfect picture of it.
I'm
I mean-
afraid.
We can send multiple pictures because not one will do it justice.
Oh,
Oh my
you
God,
got
what
it.
is this?
I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
There it is.
What is this?
Is that a spider on
Protector.
its belly?
No, that's
Yes.
its.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was.
Oh.
Just.
Like, I
Oh.
guessed it because I've been around horses enough to know what that is.
Oh, okay. Well,
I have to
Hey.
send
Oh,
my
I
favorite
like that
photo,
one.
though.
Oh, help us.
This is the butthole.
With the butt.
Got me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
it's so veiny.
Oh my
What?
god.
What's with the veins?
Of course, that's my favorite.
It,
You know what? You know what? Who's this? You know what? Who are you? Excalibur, you are completely correct.
Don't
Oh,
stifle
well,
our
okay.
culture.
I mean,
I love it
okay.
when I hear it.
If
Anyway,
I
I'm gonna leave it.
GM a Colorado game, then I don't think I would let any of you two because that's because I don't know anything about Colorado and I can get called out for it.
Oh.
no, I think whatever you do would be accurate, to be honest.
Yeah.
What, like, yeehaw?
Yeehaw.
Just soft yeehaw.
Oh gosh.
What is the? Because I feel like yeehaw doesn't quite get it. Not even soft yeehaw.
I don't know. Like every time like cowboy hats are mentioned. it's
Yeehaw, and
always
everyone's obsessed with the incline.
Maybe
Nah,
then there's snow.
there's snow.
And people are
Right.
obsessed with skiing.
Oh.
and
Oh,
shit.
Oh right. Isn't there this one
I'm not
vine?
like Latanya,
No,
but
there was this one vine where it's like this dude was like,
Is it the
"Tell me
giraffe?
about Colorado," and he said it's a giraffe.
I guess that's good enough. That's all you need.
It is.
Just
Yeah.
a giraffe. Gosh, we'll see because I might be planning to do a mage game or SCP.
It's in Colorado, but
In
being
Colorado.
mages would not be. No, that would be good.
Yeah. Who
Is
knows
there a lot
about
of old
Colorado?
people?
Wait, what?
Who knows about Colorado?
Nobody does.
Yeah.
No, Colorado is because South Park made Colorado. South Park made Colorado.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The
Legit.
I mean,
Casa Bonita was actually right next to my college.
oh.
That place
It
is
was like
a little
You good?
honestly.
the place was
It was a
actually go there because supposedly it's really nasty, and I was like, I'm not going there.
oh,
Yeah.
rest in piss, Casa Bonita. Also, what's it called? Pot. That's a Colorado thing.
Hot.
Hot.
Pot. Wait.
Alright.
I didn't even see you, and you didn't
weed
say anything.
illegal for you guys?
What?
Weed. Isn't it illegal?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
First
a.
two states to legalize it next to like Oregon, or was it
I
Washington?
think it was
Either way.
Washington.
Oregon.
Oh, it's Washington, I think. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh no, Washington. Yeah, Washington. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that I remember.
They're next to each other.
They're
They're
the
the
same
same
state.
thing.
Yeah, they're the same state.
There's just an arbitrary border between them.
Oh.
But
Nothing. There's no border. It's just like pine trees and mountains.
that's how it go.
Yeah.
Also, a pot dispensary got
There's a pot dispensary.
broken into
Oh,
earlier
okay.
this week. Like people smashed a van through the front of the store because we were passing
well,
by it when I was going to school, and I was like, "What's the pot dispensary up to?" Because it was like just boarded up. I was like, "Is it dead?" But no, apparently, some people went in and stole their pot, and the owner claims they stole oregano. But it's kind of like, why do you have oregano? Like, that's
Well, you need oregano.
They sold oregano in place of pot.
oh, that's just illegal.
Yeah.
Just oregano.
Yikes. But that's a fun time.
That is interesting. Yeah, come here. This gnat is flying.
no.
I got it!
Uh,
It's,
Oh,
it's dead.
oh, I went to the library with my brother today, and the first thing we saw was two policemen arresting these two men who were hiding in the library.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, that happened.
Blaine.
Oh, okay, well, we don't know the full context, but they were handcuffed and they were walking outside, and then the two policemen gave me this knowing look. And I'm like, yeah, they stole. They're trying to steal books.
Wow.
Aren't libraries free? Like, just
Yeah,
get a
just-
card, man.
Maybe they
Yeah,
Is
I
it
mean,
just
yeah,
for the thrill?
For the no, I don't think they do. I mean, it. Okay, the only thing that happens in the city is either like a homeless person dies or someone steals from the countdown across the street. So that's it. No, there's not that much crime.
crime.
Well, that's
No, there's no crime except in the Tour Noir. That's it, because players are gonna be subjected to a culture that they don't know anything about, but that's fine.
It's okay. That's how we learn about different places.
Yeah, you just find out that there's a housing crisis.
Avocado. I want to hoard all the avocados though.
Oh, all right. Yeah, there's also the avocado black market. So
It's like great.
oh, there's just an avocado shortage here apparently. So you just gotta face the facts.
War. I hope you don't die in the avocado world.
I just need that avocado.
I believe in you.
gonna get drafted into the avocado Pot of War. I don't know if you guys have a draft in New Zealand though.
What's draft? Wait, what?
Like when they're like, you have to go in.
Oh, you
go
mean
into
like
the military.
like
We're
reserve?
short on people.
Oh,
Some
well,
shit, I don't remember.
well, New Zealand is a pretty small country. There's only like at least 3
Just
million.
always short on people, but
No, I mean we just recruit the sheeps. That's what we do.
oh my god.
Don't worry. At least we have wizards. That's all we need.
You can get Gandalf to help you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we just need the wizard power. Cause Gandalf is the. Oh, okay. I was looking at the Wizard of New Zealand, and there's actually a Wizard of New Zealand.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Oh, okay, I'm surprised that I've actually seen this guy in assembly before.
Holy shit! We got a wizard, man.
Yeah, we got a wizard. He's an educator and a magician.
Educator, comedian, magician, and politician.
I'm glad.
He's from England.
Well, he's not a real New Zealander then.
He's a wizard of England.
Well, if you think about it, Gandalf is not a hobbit.
That's fair. Or maybe he's several hobbits standing on each other's shoulders.
Probably.
It's quite
Like-
possible. Have
Yeah.
you ever seen under his nasty robe? Or maybe I suppose after he was resurrected.
Oh my
Spoilers,
God.
Latanya. After he was resurrected, his very nice robe. Why won't you watch Lord of the Rings with me, Latanya?
No, well, no. Okay, well, don't watch The Lord of the Rings.
Whoa! Don't you undermine me?
No, it's fine. I've watched it at least. I'm trying to remember my count. Like at least 20 times. So like the trilogy.
You just gotta.
Sometimes you just gotta watch the trilogy over and over again.
Oh my god.
And then you escape during your least favorite parts, and then you come back during the cool parts.
Yeah, like
Not that I do that.
Maybe someday we'll we'll see the Wizard of New Zealand somewhere.
no, that's for Noir, man. That's a
Ah.
spoiler. That's a spoiler. Shib, close your ears.
Okay, I took off my headphones. Da 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 da. Just ping me when you're
Okay.
done.
No, come back. Come back. We're gonna start the session.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna mute.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Alright, let's start. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Thank goodness Taco Bell was open. Okay. So, where were we last, Wolf?
They just found out about
wait.
the ID card.
Yeah, and then Benedict has been scrambling, and now Benedict. Oh, okay, I remember. So like Benedict is skittering up towards the one of the platforms there where the jar, a very delicate looking jar is. Climbs in there, and then when it climbs in there, it kind of like for some reason it kind of somehow got absorbed inside that artifact.
Huh?
How? You're a ghost? How?
And you notice that the jar is kind of like shaking a little now. Just shaking.
Shaking?
Yeah, just shaking. Just a slight tremor.
Okay, this is not gonna be my fault, so I'm not gonna do shit about it. Hey Nora,
Yeah?
do you see a jar shaking a bit? And I point to it.
She looks. Do I see this, GM?
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Roll. Ah!
Roll that 10.
I'm doing. Ah!
Oh.
Roll that 10.
There we go.
Oh.
Success. It takes you a while to like look around, like jar shaking. There's so much jar here, and you scan each and carefully one of them, and until you kind of land your eyes on a very some kind of obsidian jar. It doesn't seem to be like very eye-catching at all. It's just very bland looking compared to the very sparkly jewelries or artifacts here in the Egyptian area. But you do notice that it kind of makes tremor, and you kind of try to remember, right? Try to like see if there's an earthquake, but you don't feel any tremors. Luke doesn't make any statements about it, so why is that jar making a small trembling or vibration on its own?
Huh. She makes her way over to it.
You make your way over to it until, well, I need you to roll dex and athletics to catch it from falling.
Ah!
Oh, no.
And this is where I lose my job. Okay, let's see. Athletics. Oh, cool. D10. Meh. 8.
Damn!
Oh, I'm not losing my job.
You catch it as swift as your hand is, and as soon as you catch it, you feel like a very cold brush. I don't know, a brush of breeze like phase through your face. For you, Lee, you notice that your Benedict kind of immediately came out of the jar and immediately went to a different jar. Well, this time it's not a different actually. It's not a jar actually. My apologies. A coffin, like a sarcophagus.
Okay. They kind of mini panicked, but not show it that much. They kind of walked over to the coffin and like observe what Benedict is gonna do.
Okay, you notice. By the way, Nora, you notice that this student here is going up to the coffin, and this coffin is also kind of like shaking as well, something like banging, like scratching on the against these wood or whatever stone.
She squints and goes like, "Do I believe in ghosts?" Just like mutters it very quietly, like, but science.
Do I hear it? Yeah, Prince, do I hear it?
Oh yeah, you totally hear it. You're more audibly sensitive about it because you're right there in front of it, and also you're very sensitive with ghosts.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like harsh whisper, like, Benedict, stop messing around. We're gonna get in trouble.
What do you do, Nora?
She goes over there and walks up to Lee and goes like, "Do you think this place is haunted?" Kind
You're
of.
cutting out.
Oh, she quietly goes up to Lee and goes like, "Do you think this place is haunted?"
They answer yes before you finish that sentence.
Oh. Okay. Well, she kind of wheezes like.
I'm sure you have quote unquote nothing to worry about.
I guess. I thought I felt something go through my face, but
Oh, and I look back to the coffin. You, Benedict is still in there.
What did you do?
And I like look back, or just like try and hear Benedict is still in the coffin.
The shaking stopped for a moment.
Okay.
But Your fingertips doesn't feel cold anymore.
God damn it, Benedict, no. Oh.
Instead, for a moment, you feel the back of your hair on your neck stand up a little, like uncomfortably.
Benedict. I kind of whisper so Nora doesn't hear me say his name.
You try to whisper, Nora, what do you do?
She's still waiting for backup to come about the little cart thing, and she's kind of like looking around to see if she sees the shaking around, shaking in the area on one of the
No,
items.
Nope, there's nothing shaking.
Fine. This is fine. At least I'm not. At least I'm not going crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I roll perception to see what's like looking around the room?
Go ahead.
Where's my notebook? Oh, it's upside down. I think it is. What's in composure? So 60 10? Okay. Oh.
Damn, roll those two.
Nice.
Roll that one. It's a crit there. Okay. You know, this time you can feel your teeth chattering a little, and it's not even cold. It's like there's this presence in this room that is like somehow overwhelming this area. And you don't feel Benedict anymore. As if like you feel as though that there was a thread that felt like it was snap. And your teeth are chattering, and you feel like as if you feel your heart like beating really, really, really fast for it. You try to look around, and you notice that a blonde man seems to be the same, wearing the same uniform as Nora here, comes up. He's looking over at this statue, but his eyebrows are kind of frowning. His mouth are frowning. His eyebrows are like scrunched up a little. He doesn't seem to touch the ID, but it seems like he's looking around elsewhere, as if he he seems to be looking something as well.
The IDs.
The ID is just there, and
I need my ID. I don't want to pay for another one.
And that's when you feel like something like harshly whispering in your ear, say in your ear, like but you can't, even with the 5 success, you can't seem to be like understand what it's saying. It seems like a different language, repeating and repeating over again with one word, and you're not sure what it is. You may roll your intelligence and intelligence and academics, and see if you can understand that. What word is that?
Oh, that's a 10. Alright.
Okay. Good. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. So, you notice that the statue, the statue itself, how do I describe the statue? Actually, no. Keep a hold on that statue for a minute.
Mhm.
It seems to be like saying an Egyptian language, and you don't really particularly understand what it's saying, other than it seems to be whispering, also overlapping with a different language. Like it's overlap. Like the Egyptian language seems to be more screaming louder and louder. There are some English voices and Latin voices like speaking all together. But so far, the only thing that that comes in the mind when you try to listen very very closely was shall swift wings.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Okay, it keeps repeating over and over. Um, the word that you heard is shall swift wings.
Oh shit. Huh. Hmm. So it's colder, right?
Yeah, it's very your teeth is chattering, and then suddenly you notice that the light bulb starts to like flicker a little, and then it turns until it everything around the area goes dark.
Oh shit.
Oh, oh.
Um, let's go back. Is there anything else want to do before we move back to Maggie? Magpie.
Um.
Turning on a flashlight.
Yeah. Oh. Can I look back and see how Nora and the blonde guy are doing?
Well, what does Nora doing?
Like
Nora
reacting.
goes on alert. she's, she's like, no. But quietly, it gets she gets her flashlight ready, and because I assume they do have flashlights,
Okay.
yeah.
You had your flashlight with you. Yeah, you have. You are essentially like equipped with a security kit,
Yeah.
bodyguard item, kind of thing, as a tool set of it.
Okay.
If you wanna look at Luke, the blonde dude guard,
Yeah.
well, you don't know his name, only Nor. He immediately turns on his light, and he immediately turns on the flashlight. But he seems to be like flickering something with his belt. You may want to try to roll perception check on that, but we'll do that later. But he is like doing something with his belt. Let's go back to Magpie. Magpie, the moment as soon as you touch the door, everything around you, well, once you try to go outside, you notice that the area is kind of dark.
Oh jeez. Wait, like outside dark or
Like when you open the door, it's as if the entire area is now a black. Let's say when you blink, the next time that you blink, as soon as you open the door, you're now in some kind of like empty space.
oh jeez.
Like everything is like dark, like as if somebody turned off the lights.
Um.
But when you look on the ground, there are like ripples on your bottom of your feet.
Oh, like water ripples.
Yeah, water ripples.
Oh jeez. I like tentatively take a step forward.
You take a
See what
tentatively step.
happened.
Yeah, you do. And water ripple, there were ripples like coming out. That like ripples away throughout the abyss. Everything's just dark.
Oh jeez. I don't know what to do. I mean, it seems fine to keep walking, so I guess like I take a few more steps.
You keep on taking a few more steps until.
Like waiting to see if I like hit some music stairs or something.
Well, you don't. It was just an empty space, but you do notice on the ground that another ripple was sending out a very large wave of it
Oh.
behind you.
Is it coming towards me?
Do you want to look?
Yes.
You look. And when you look behind, you see like charging right towards you some kind of like a dead mummified face going closer and closer.
Oh god. Uh. I turned to run in the opposite direction, all while like calling out to see if anyone else is like around.
You try to call out. I need you to roll dex and let's see, what's the speed for running? So let's do. Oh, actually, you do have dex athletics. Dex athletics plus flee.
And fleet of foot.
Fleet of foot. What it does is, I know fleet of foot like adds like one plus one on your roll. But oh wait, I did mention that. Wait, hold on. Baby. F F F F F F F F F F. Okay. You don't gain a. You gain a plus one speed to your dot, but I am going to have a -1 on my roll.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to have a -1 on my roll.
So how many do I roll?
You roll your dex and your athletics plus 1 with your flee. Specialty.
And then okay.
Go on, roll the 10. Okay. Okay.
Just run immediately in the opposite direction.
Because you're small and very flighty, you are way leagues ahead of it. You keep screaming, like shouting, like somebody help me. Anybody there? I'm being chased. Oh, you keep running and running and running.
Oh no.
And this guy
Karma
seems to
catches
be
up.
like he seems to be like a far away, but he is gaining, but you have the upper hand of running away. And then you while you're running, see like some kind of a bunch of street lamps.
Oh. Are they like organized?
They were quite organized, as if like there's a road coming up. But what would you like to do?
Oh. I mean the thing's still chasing me, right?
Yeah.
Since I'm leagues ahead, can I like stop to see if there's anything other than the street lamps?
You may go ahead and you may roll perception check.
Okay. Wits and composure. And one more. Whoops. What is that?
Me. / me.
Oh, did I press M? Okay.
Yeet.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay. One success. You look around and you notice like there was some person there standing by on one of the street lamps shining on the light on top of that person. You can't, it's a little too far away, but there is a person standing there.
I try calling out to them. But
what, how do you call out to them?
Like, hey, can you hear me? Are you there? Hello?
You notice that its head kind of like turn a little, like glance a little, but it doesn't fully turn its facial face at you where you are. But you did notice that it almost seemed to like turn.
How close is that mummy thing?
Almost there.
Oh geez, well,
It's
now or never.
It's like mummified claw at you.
Okay, well I'm just going to run along the lamps towards this person.
Every time you go to the lamps like flicker. And whenever this mummified try to go to lamps, it flickers even more rapidly. as if disturbing the presence. You keep
Hmm.
going towards where the lamps are, and then you reach this person. The more that you go closer to this person, the more that you notice his appearance. He seems to be wearing some kind of vest, white hair. What do? You're right in the vicinity of this person.
I like try once again, just like hello, Earth to stranger.
Earl! Hello, Earth the stranger! Do you reach out to them?
Not yet, just kind of like scream in their face.
Well, you're running towards his back.
Oh, okay, yeah, just kind of like keep screaming at them, like get as close as I can, but not yet touch them.
You know, after like you were starting to scream, and he seems to be like looking up. But then, the more that you scream louder and louder to him, the more that he's like kind of like holding up his hand, but he seems to be unsure whether or not he should turn.
All right, dude. um, I guess then I just kind of grab his shoulder and try to turn him towards me.
What
Like,
is
if
your
you
height
haven't
again?
noticed, there's this thing that's about to kill me and probably you too.
The moment that you like grab his shoulder, he like finally, well, when you try to reach up your hand towards his shoulder, you notice another hand grab it. And you
Oh
notice,
god.
yeah, you notice another hand grabs your hand before touching him, and you look up to where that hand is, and you notice that there's some kind of ghostly veil covered around this, some kind of female kind of like ghost. It's
Huh?
holding your hand, and you notice that you feel your hand like getting colder and colder, as if more freezing. Like it feels numb now.
Oh.
Like, and you notice that in his hand, the hand of this whatever this ghost lady is very pale, very pale blue, and no seaweed or like seaweed or the dampness of it is like covering it.
Oh
And
jeez.
you
Oh.
notice that when you look up, you notice that it's veil like kind of like winds or blows a little, just a little bit. And before you even see its eyes, you feel another hand like kind of like holding your shoulder, like very gently. And you kind of like put your attention to one who's holding you, and he noticed that the boy is now looking to, and he said, "It's okay. It's
What do
okay."
you mean it's okay?
I mean, it's okay. It's okay. And you notice that this very ghostly person is lets you go, and you can feel your hand again, and then
Oh.
this mummified person is getting closer and closer. You can feel it like breathing on your back, like there's this large gust of wind like coming up behind you. And this boy is just holding your shoulder, and he's just staring at them. He seems to be like, he has this like eyebrows like tilted up and like confused manner, like, huh,
Like confused at me or confused at the mommy thing?
mummy thing coming right at you.
I mean, like seeing that he's noticed now, she kind of goes like, "Well, are you gonna do something?"
Okay, you try to like say that, and then that's when that's when you notice that his hand is now kind of like grabbing your he kind of like grabs your hand and like starts to like run in a different direction now.
Run with him.
All right, you guys will both run. You guys keep running until like you guys actually go ahead and roll your running roll for me. Athletics for me, please.
Oh man. Uh, 8, 4. Do I still count the flea thing or?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a chase, so I have to do penalty on myself. Roll that 10.
Then...
Ah. So
Okay.
now it's not giving you much success now after
Oh no.
doing some crimes. Oh,
Karma's too real.
alright, 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 alright. He was obviously trying to tug you even more further, but you're really getting exhausted. And it doesn't really help that you can't the one that he's holding your hand is the one where you felt numb.
Oh,
So
jeez.
now he didn't even notice that you slip right off. And when you slip right off, you look back and the mummy's face is ready right in front of you and it tries to like tackle you on the ground.
Oh god. I try to like roll out of the way.
Oh, it's so nice.
I'm
to
assuming I'm like on the ground now.
Okay. Yeah, you can try rolling on the ground. If you try to ground, I need to roll strength first. Strength and dex because this thing is very very heavy.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay.
Roll that 10. You try as much as you could with your small frame. However, he is definitely way too heavy. You did,
Oh,
however, so now you're kind of, what the fuck am I looking at? Hold up. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Sorry, I'm seeing something. Anyway, you try to roll around, but he is way too heavy. The only mad thing you managed to do was roll on your back, and it's now awkward because he's now on top of you, trying to like strangle you while you're being pinned down on the back.
Oh jeez. Hmm. I don't know. It's just all panicking from here.
Okay.
It's like,
We'll switch back. Oh, she's
is the
they're
boy
taking.
gone now?
No, actually, he is actually trying to like fend that thing off.
Oh.
But apparently they are in a shower right now. Okay, they're apparently in a shower right now. Okay.
Like struggle to
Oh
get free.
no!
By
No. Lee is like in the shower. So actually, hold up. I think I know what to do on this one. Okay, so let's go back to a little bit to Nora. Nora, everything went dark.
I'm gonna die.
Do you flash your flashlight? I believe.
Before I do that, do I hear anything out of the ordinary? Like around me?
You hear like a very faint screaming noise.
Yeah, turn on that flashlight.
You turn on that flashlight and you're kind of a little weirded out because you don't see anybody.
What about the other two?
That's the thing. You're trying to find the other two, but nobody's here. It's just darkness and your flashlight.
Okay, this is fine. She takes in a deep breath and exhales. Well, and she slowly, like, glides the light across the room to see if she catches anything. Oh god! Punch the darkness. She might. She glides the light across the room just slowly to see if she sees anything out of the ordinary. But is there a certain direction that the scream came from, or?
Seems to be on your left, left front,
Okay.
upper left,
Okay.
upper left.
And she'll stop the light around that direction if she doesn't
Okay.
catch anything.
You hear them like cussing out as well. Strangely. Like a little girl like asking for help.
Oh, well, yep. Gonna run in that direction.
You go to that direction and you notice that the feet that you're stepping on, it seems to be like every step you make is making ripples on the ground.
Oh. Can I lighten those steps? Am I just
Okay.
stepping too heavy or?
You're not sure,
Oh God.
but the screaming is more apparent.
Screaming is more important. He goes.
You go where the screaming is. Do you still have that flashlight on?
Yes.
Shib,
Yeah.
do you still have that flashlight on?
Yes.
Okay. You had that flashlight on, and then you notice that
Let me turn that down. There we go.
you notice the more closer you are to the screen, the more you see 3 figures. One of them looks familiar, but the other one looks horrifying. Whatever that thing is already on top of a little girl. And this figure who looks familiar is trying to fend it off by trying to like grab the girl, but obviously it seems being overpowered.
Can I smack? Does this thing have a face? Is the first question.
It does actually, and like it looks like a mummified face.
Okay. I'm going to try and I'll use my feet. I'll kick it in the face.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Drop kick.
Drop kick. Drop kick. Okay, so welcome back, Aris. I'll get back to you in a bit. Okay, since your danger sense is, by the way, like ringing right now. Let's see. Defensive combat. What is the one dot on defensive combat does? Let's see. Defensive combat. One dot in defensive combat is your character's train avoiding damage in combat. Okay. But what does fighting finesse, brawl, defensive combat, flow? Okay. Go ahead and roll your. Do you wanna do a really quick punch or a really quick drop kick, or do you wanna do a really hard kick?
Ooh. One enough to stun it.
I say. One enough to stun it. The stronger or the faster?
Oof.
If it's faster, then it will get distracted.
Okay.
But you're not sure if it will flip out. You're not sure if it's not gonna get off from the girl.
Yes,
Strength, on the other hand, you can push it away
Okay.
with your
I'll
kick.
go with heavy.
Okay, so roll strength and brawl.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Does fighting finesse?
Let me see. Fighting finesse. Just a specialty in weaponry, a brawl. You have a hold on. Let me see. Like if you have any.
Because it says you can substitute dexterity for strength when making rolls with chosen brawl or weaponry specialty.
Yes, you may.
Yay!
But you have a specialty in weaponry or brawl.
Yeah.
What's your specialty?
My specialty?
Because right now, your specialty right now is investigation, little details, empathy, read intentions, and athletics, self-defense. You don't have specialty on brawl.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay.
You know, I'll give it to you for now, considering this is just a one shot.
Okay.
So go ahead and replace it with the defensive, dexterity.
Okay.
And you may use your willpower if you have to.
Oof. Do I have to do that before, or can I?
No, you can use it right now. Whenever you want to roll something, you can use it.
Okay.
You just have to like erase, or not really erase, mark one dot and then plus add 3 rolls to your dices. So plus 3.
That's a one-off. Let's do it. Let's see. Okay, dexterity plus my athletics. Yeah.
Dexterity plus brawl.
Oh, brawl. Okay, it doesn't matter. For plus, I'm gonna add willpower.
Yeah, plus 3.
Okay. Oof. 6, 7, 8. Okay.
8. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Roll those 2.
Oh, fudge. 2d10. Oof.
It wasn't you go ahead and swing your leg as hard as you could to get this thing right off from this girl, and you try to like maneuver it carefully because you might hit her.
Mhm.
So you did try it, but in the process of doing so, you almost kind of hit like the white-haired boy there.
Oh.
Mm.
Um, but you did manage to get the mummy off from her. But it's just hovering now on top of Magpie. What do you do? What do you do, Shibs? What do you do, Xtab?
I run to this person who just saved me.
Oof. She shouts, "Run!" to all the two of them, and
Which way?
oh, shit.
Like, wait, is
Okay.
she aware that she's now in the pitch darkness as well?
Yeah, there. You guys are both
Well, she has the
in pitch
flashlight on.
darkness. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go like, where?
Uh,
Which way?
okay, she tries to reorient herself to where the exit was. Which direction would the exit be from this area?
You're not sure.
Oh,
Everything is just dark.
oof, oof, oof. Okay,
It's just endless black abyss.
okay.
Let's go to but you notice that this mummy is now getting back up and it's about to like
Okay.
pursue the little girl one more time.
Okay. Oh no.
Alrighty. Let's go back to Lee. Hey
Oh,
Lee,
hello. What happened?
it's dark.
I'm in this same exhibit, right?
Yeah, you're still in the exhibit.
And where are the other two? Or I don't know.
Well, you notice that Luke is now right next to you as well, right next to you, and he seems to be surveying the area, but the other one, Nora,
Mhm.
is nowhere to be found.
Okay, but I'm gonna try to leave the exhibit if I can. Wait, how dark is it?
Very dark. Well, almost you can't see it. Even though that they are, it's like the walls are made out of glass. Some of
Mhm.
them are. It seems to be very dark. Like it's as if like someone or a black coat, like decided to cover up the entire museum.
Okay, I'm
When you
gonna.
do try to like escape, you notice that this meal guard kind of like holds up your shoulder and says, "Where are you going?"
Um, um, I'm going out of the exhibit, obviously.
No,
Why not?
it's dangerous.
Oh no.
I think midterms is more dangerous, and I try to get away.
What did Lee said?
Midterms is more dangerous.
Yeah, it will those midterms. Will those midterms save your life though?
That's true. But yeah, he tries to get away from the guard.
You try to get away from the guard. Go ahead and like, are you trying to like visibly get away from it or stealthily do so?
Stealthily do so.
Well, okay. How do you like? Okay, go ahead and roll your dex and stealth for me, real quick. -3 because he is staring at you with a flashlight.
Okay. Oh.
Dex and stealth. For oh wow, you just have 1d10, huh?
Yeah.
Oh well, then you try. Well, what you did was you tried to like point at the other area. I think I see something over there, and he looks, and then you kind of like shift away. You shiver away, and as you shimmer away, you try to immediately hide behind one of the statues there. And when he turns his flash, he's like, "Shit!
Oh.
Where did that person go? Oh no. And
Got it.
well, go ahead and roll your dex and stealth with no penalties. Because he's about to look for you.
Oh shit.
You're hiding now. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see. Stealth. What's your let me see your specialty again one more time. I know you have a specialty here somewhere. Where is you? Where is Aris? Okay, you put your where specialty. Where did you put your specialty again?
Do I have specialties?
You're
Shit.
supposed to have one.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, whoops. Alright.
Whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
Was I told? Oh, oh. Okay. Whoops.
Oh, you put it on like athletics.
Yeah, I did.
Shims.
I did. I went to
It's
look,
okay.
and I was like, oh, there's none under it. Oops.
Whoops.
Did someone send me the bank?
Score. I did
That's
it
okay.
good.
It's okay. That's okay. One success. Okay. 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 It's fine. You know what? We're just gonna keep it that way for now. We're just gonna have it for now. But one success. Okay. You're hiding, right? I'll give you a +3. Go ahead and roll 3d10.
3d10?
Yeah. Because you're in the shadows.
Oh.
Of course, you wasted my 3d10.
How the fuck?
Oh.
Alright. Alright.
This has done nothing.
Let's see.
You're a history major. You studied about spies. Oh my god.
Okay, starting to look at you.
This is the worst game of hide and seek.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. What? Oh.
Well then.
No.
You're just kind of like holding your breath, hiding behind behind the statue, and you try to like look behind. You try to like peek a little, like he seems to be not moving his flashlight. And you look around and you notice that the flashlight is just kind of like standing there, not moving at all. It's not even like doing its movements like as if it's moving.
Yeah.
You kind of like look around. You kind of like decide to like take a look of it. It's nobody's there. It's just somebody just placed a flashlight there on top of like a glass container, and that's when you feel a tap on your shoulder, and you notice that. Why are you trying to escape from me? I'm a security guard. And I'm supposed to help you out to make you feel safe, but apparently I'm doing a wrong job. Is it my face? Listen. It's better to keep a close eye together because we don't know what's going on outside. Plus, we need. Are you? And he looks over at the ID. You're one of the students there with the ID, right?
Uh-oh. Lee just dies.
Lee just died.
Rip.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Okay, you know, so it's okay. Aris, you're just together with Luke, and that's how it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, alright.
It's okay. We can just like end it there with like for you.
Alright.
I'm so sorry, Aris. It's okay. Thank you for hanging though.
Good night.
Oh,
Night.
Night.
Okay,
It's
let's
like
go back.
10:40 over there though.
Nah, she's a high schooler.
Yeah.
Of course, her parents are like more stricter. sad face. But let's go back. All right.
Alright.
What do you do? This mummy is about to like capture.
Oh no, we're running. I'm just gonna pull
We're
her.
running.
Okay, do you two run or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna run the direction that I came from before.
Well, you have no idea if you're running in that direction. But hey, let's just roll Dex Athletics.
Both of us?
Both of you guys.
Okay.
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 All right. Well, you because all right, Magpie, you're more smaller and more flighty, so you have the head start, and you, Nora, you're more keeping an eye on her because obviously this creature is dead set on this little girl.
Does the flow help with it? The parkour?
Parkour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
For flow and parkour, what it does is let's see.
Because the flow subtract parkour dots from the target successful to pursue or evade in foot chase, reduce environmental athletic penalties by parkour rating. Oh, okay. It should be fine. Oh god.
That dog is very excited. Parkour, your character's train. Flow, your character access to into any. Your parkour. Well, there's nothing to obstacle because there's not yet, not yet, not yet. But you're more so like keeping an eye on this little girl. Hey, but hey, you just remember remember that you just left like where's the white haired boy?
Oh,
Oh.
I should run. God.
But hey, this mommy is more focused on the little girl, so it's all good.
Okay, all right, whatever.
Keeps on running. You guys reach like some kind. You guys are like back to in front of the museum actually. You see the
Wait, can we
doors.
see the museum?
Oh.
Yeah, you guys like see like the distance. You see like the building, the structure of a building of the museum right there.
Oh my god. Run like the wind.
Runs.
One more roll.
Okay.
You notice that there's now pavement and stairs.
Cool.
So your flow will activate on this one. Oh, 10.
I'll let you finish your roll first.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, let's
okay.
do the XKB. Oh,
Okay.
2. Alright, minus 1, and then your flow. Chase subtract your parkour from the successes. Needed to pursue. Alright, those things. Oh boy. Hey. Magpie, go ahead and actually go ahead and re-roll again your speed.
Okay.
Your Dex Athletics again one more time. Don't forget the flee option. Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh no, that's not looking good.
Oh boy.
Oof.
By the way, I put if you notice when I roll, there's like an exclamation mark on it. It means like that automatically re-rolls the 10s, except 9 and 8.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I don't have to re-roll my 10s. Okay. Alright. Alright, so Magpie, you're getting a little bit exhausted. Your legs are getting really tired, and you almost kind of like trip on one of the staircase there. Nora, you try to like leap and flow around in the area, but you kind of like notice that hey, she's lagging behind. So you try to like grab her hand, and before you know it, the the creature, the floating mummified ghosts or mummified ghosts or w- um mummified ghosts. Mummified ghosts.
I
Yeah,
am not
mummified
afraid of
floating
no ghost.
mummified ghosts. Floating mummified ghost is already on jeez. Already on top of her.
How?
Grabbing you on the legs actually. And
Oof.
so now you're just kind of like on the pavement there, on the floor, face floor, um, facing the floor. But your legs are already tangled, and it's like you can feel it's like bony claws, like trying to grab you, magpie, as if trying to rummage to your pocket there.
Oh, and then finally it occurs to her. So she like reaches into her pocket and pulls out the I think it was an amulet that she stole.
Yeah,
Like a thing, and she pulls it out.
you pull out the amulet,
What happens?
you pull it out, and it even like tries to like grab your arm. You may wanna like roll your dex athletics, because it's almost about to like try to like rip your arm apart.
I was going to throw it, but okay.
Oh well, go ahead and throw it then.
Throw it on
And
its
throw it like as
face.
far as I can away, as far as I can away from me.
Okay, dex and athletics.
Thanks.
Your flea doesn't count in this one.
Yeah, I know. So that was 6. Oh no!
It tries to snatch you, and you feel your arm. You feel a rather sharp raise on your arm as it tries to like grab your arm and almost like try to like break your arm for like trying to even bother like grabbing that amulet. Um,
Oh no!
let's see. Okay, you see, you can almost feel like something warm trickling down to your arm now.
Oh god! There
Red
was...
rings like kind of like dripping now. And I'm also full pain.
Can I?
So Nora, what do you do? I mean, like, yeah, Nora, what do you do?
Oh,
I start screaming.
oh yeah. I'ma go back and like try to tackle that thing off of her.
Okay, go ahead and roll your since you have 5 minutes, go ahead and roll your dex and brawl.
I am not afraid of no.
I'm not afraid of ghosts. Ah! She says, screaming. Dexterity plus athletic. 5d10. 8.
More.
The blood has been drawn. Ah!
I'm not
Of course
afraid of ghosts.
You're not afraid of ghosts indeed. Who is this little girl screaming for help? You immediately lunge towards that mummified ghost, and you tackle it on the ground. The amulet kind of like flies. It like kind of like rolls away from the area. All right, so now you're on top of the muffin. Just like claws onto your face. Nora, Magpie, what do you do? Your arm is bleeding. There's long gashes of scratches of it.
Where am I in comparison to every?
You're still in the same black abyss where Nora is.
Well, like how far away is the museum?
No, not too far. You're at the staircase, right up to the entrance.
And how far away is Nora?
It's like you're in the middle, like not too far away as well.
I kind of like look at Nora a moment just to like see if she's going to do anything.
Nora, okay, you take a moment to like consider her actions. Then you just kind of like stay there. Your hand is bleeding.
Also, while like clutching my hand.
You clutch your hand, trying to like hold up the blood, but you do feel a slight gentle breeze, like brushing on your left. Well, no, right. Sorry, your right.
Oh, geez.
Just a gentle breeze. A very gentle breeze.
Is Nora going to do anything?
Oh,
Nora, what do you do?
do I get anything from this thing? What its motives are?
Well, what are you trying to? You're trying to read it.
Yeah, see if it's gonna go jetter again.
Go ahead and roll your. I mean, if you want to read what they are read their what their motives are, you may want to roll your wits and empathy, and then go ahead and do your specialty there.
Oof, how do you do? Okay,
+1.
okay. Roll.
Reading intentions.
Okay, cool, cool. Wits, empathy, wits. Okay, so this would be it. Boom.
Damn.
Dang.
For a success. It seems to be like desperately trying to get you off and it tries to reach over to like where the amulet was.
I let it do that and try to like what is Magpie doing? Is she like on the ground or
She's at the stairs.
okay? I'm gonna make my way.
Holding her arm.
I'm gonna make my way up.
Okay. As soon as you let the thing go, this mummified creature just kind of like saunters towards where the amulet was, holding it tightly and clutching it very, very greedily. And as soon as you reach where Magpie is, um, the entire area seems to be still safe. These creatures still clutching it, like checking over this item like very meticulously, as if it has any scratches or anything or dirt, and then its pose kind of like goes frigid, and then it's turned its head towards you two.
Fudgesicles. Let's go.
We should move.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You guys, what do you do?
Both make our ways towards the museum entrance.
You guys both make your ways towards a museum entrance, and go ahead and roll one more time for Dex Athletics.
Eh.
Oh no.
Looks like your crime days are over.
Can I grab the child?
You may grab. All right. Okay. I want you to do like a quick dex for me, real quick, Shibs. Just dex, pure dex.
The pain was too much, apparently.
8.
Okay. You were running up towards the museum, and well, Magpie kind of like goes a little bit weaker. She's losing lots of blood.
Oh
You
no.
try this mummified took this immediately to try to like pounce on her, but you were like, nope. You swipe your hand up towards her and like grab her before she immediately gets like pounced around. You guys you carry her in one arm.
Yes.
And then when you look back at the museum entrance, you see your bodyguard partner already right in the front, holding a gun.
Whoa. Puts one hand up because she's keeping Magpie
He
safe.
screams, "Get down!"
Okay, she gets down immediately, tucks and rolls with Magpie in her arms, just holding her close.
You hear two loud bangs. Before when you shut your eyes and when you eyes open the door. When you guys open your eyes,
Is he dead?
when you guys open your eyes, you feel like, you know, like when you open your eyes, as though like there's some kind of brightness, like kind of like reflecting in you, even if your eyes are closed. When that's how it feels like, and you can feel like everything around you starts to get a little bit warmer, and you hear background noise like trees falling, rustling, and also streets, cars honking, car driving, You hear background noises. You guys open your eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys open your eyes, and you guys are already like the dark black abyss that's used to envelop the entire environment is now gone, but it's now almost sunset. Like you see, like orange ray lights, like expressing themselves towards the tips of the sky, blue sky, trying to like overlap it. You see, you see, the bodyguard, your partner bodyguard there, seems to be doing okay. He's just holding a flashlight, and then he looks down at you. It's like, you two okay? Oh my
What was
God,
the
you're
gun?
bleeding.
She needs medical attention
Oh my God.
immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Jeez. I think we have a first aid kit at the security room over there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Jesus.
Nora doesn't let go.
You tried to you guys help this partner bodyguard.
Yeah,
You guys both help out there. Um, but go ahead and roll. If you guys want, you guys can roll perception check.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Perception.
Mhm. As you guys are being escorted back inside.
One. Is there any danger around?
No, your danger sense is just fine now.
Okay, cool. I'm just like,
It's not ring.
what was it? What's it?
It's a composure.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. 8.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are being escorted. Well, Nora, for you, you're wondering like how the fuck is everything just a dream? Because the last time you saw Luke having a gun, but now he's holding just a flashlight.
Where did the gun go?
So you look around as if like, did something really happen while you were like trying to protect this girl? Something to be noticed. Although it was kind of weird that happened. So as soon as like you turn back and you saw a reflection there, you know how like the walls of the museum has a reflection?
Uh-huh.
You kind of notice like a very familiar ponytailed guy hiding behind one of kind of like frowning a little and shaking his head before he like goes back into the shadows. For you, Magpie, you're bleeding, you're in pain.
Yeah. Figures.
But as soon as they already gave you some medical attention inside the security room, once you like they patch you up real quick and called your parents, you kind of like these two are like keeping an eye on you too. You kind of look back at where the Egyptian rule is, and you notice that in that pathway there, you see that white-haired boy again, like putting back the amulet. And when he takes his turn to look at you. And when you try to like look closer, Luke kind of like walk past by, and when you like walk past by,
And then he's gone now.
he's gone again.
Oh, jeez.
And that's the end of the one shot.
Oh, okay.
Alright. How do you guys Alright, how do you guys feel as a player?
It was amazing.
Of course, because you
Good day
keep getting
for
crit
crime,
success.
bad day for crime.
I would love to have a little kid back. I would love to have a little kid just running around.
I was about to say, like, if it had continued a little longer, like, just keep quiet and hope Nora doesn't question the fact that I had an amulet on me.
She's not going to say it in front of her partner. But she gives you a look.
Okay, but yeah, so how do you guys feel playing with your characters?
It was interesting.
It was fun.
That's good. What do you guys think about the set? What do you guys think about it so far? Like how you play this system?
The system is cool.
Yeah. Keep running and running.
Run so you
Just
don't
keep running.
die.
There was something I was about to do with you, Shib, but then it just kind of like, okay, you know what? Let's just all go to the museum.
Oh. Oh.
Like if you like dabble into like that Chiron paper, then I could have given you a different route, and I would have like tried to like reroute everybody.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Maybe another day.
But yeah,
that's something I kind of found cool.
Yeah.
You just like adapt to it all.
Yeah, it seems like, oh, everybody is like this. Okay, let's just put them in a history museum, and here's the mystery and spooky side of it. Yeah, I hope you guys. I'm glad to hear that you guys enjoyed this one shot. If there is, we do plan to have a second season for. It depends actually. It depends on how many players we're gonna have. Bianca. It also depends if Bianca's gonna be available. If I'm gonna run it by myself, I'm gonna die. No. So yeah. So it's such a shame that because like Aris just left. I hope like Aris had fun though.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
And as for the original players there, I bet you guys are giggling in the background there.
Who's this white-haired boy?
We're part of the world now.
Yeah.
It's world building. A world was built.
Yes.
But
Something about the
also-
reports of like stealing something from a facility.
I love that. I'm just like.
I feel like you guys were like thinking like what we were gonna do, what the GM was gonna do now that you know like the half of the settings of it.
What about that alcohol though?
Oh yeah, that alcohol.
I'm gonna use that to
Right.
my advantage.
Now I can't say anything about that because that's gonna happen in the next session for them.
Oh no.
We'll see.
Was that the drug?
I don't know. We'll see.
Hold on, I need to draw the it was a bad day for crimes.
It was a bad day.
Oh man, I would love to like adopt you all as a players. It's just that
That's
we
a
don't
lot
want to suffer. We
Yeah.
don't want to suffer.
You just call us in once in a while. Go like, hey, cameo.
And like it's very interesting that also like I was wondering like if my players were like I was wondering if you if Dana and Latonia were like wondering like oh they were referring somebody here as well. Then again you guys kind of listened so you guys had the gist of who was there, especially the whole long pony haired tail dude. And a certain picture of confidential info about saying I can't say the word anymore. I'm just gonna leave it up there if Latonia did grab that info.
Alternate universe, let's go.
I was actually hoping that I could like make this one shot session to be a preview or screenshot of the second season, but I'm like, nah, let's keep it like the same universe. We'll just keep that under the wraps for now.
Yeah.
But it was really, really interesting to see Magpie critical successing those crimes. I was like, what the fuck?
Crime.
A good day for crime.
Nora was adorable with her dad. Like, hey, smoochy pumps. I was having a good time with that
Oh my
spaghetti with your dad
gosh.
at that time.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Nora was such a. I was also planning to like play around with the dad aspect. There was like, let's just keep it like very simple.
Aw, yeah.
For Aris,
Waiting
I
for
had.
dad joke.
Aris's character is so blunt, and I love it. Like, oh, have a nice day. Eric was like, Oh, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Eric was like telling premonitions of what's gonna happen. Like, oh, everything's so dark. It feels so cold. It's suffocating. And Eric's like, okay, ghost boy,
Not my
bye.
problem.
Let's see. Oh, that's a cute drawing. Protect the child.
Protect.
Who hurt the child?
She'll beat up anyone that hurts the child. The other child too, but the other child disappeared.
The other child got caught by Luke and then disappeared.
Yeah. Probably would have asked Luke, do you know what happened to the other child? Did they get their thing?
What child?
I
He
kind of
asked.
expected Luke to be evil.
The the tall one named Lee.
Huh?
You came down there for the name tag.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would just saw you two outside.
Please don't
Oh,
mess.
You
no.
may roll if you want. If you want, you can try to roll your wits and empathy if he's lying or not.
Yeah, please, because that's gonna trip her out really
Oh my God.
badly.
Oh my God! Let me just go ahead and like
She's just gonna go
go
like.
back to roll 20.
Was Lee dead all along?
Would I have gotten Lee's full name from seeing the name tag or nah?
You don't know. You never grabbed that name tag.
I didn't. Darn, I just know his
didn't.
name is Lee and he goes to school. Okay, what is it? Wits and
Wits and
composure.
empathy.
Wits and empathy. Cool. Same thing I've been doing.
Your specialty doesn't count because you're not reading his intention. You're trying to see if he's lying or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. You notice that his smile is like his confused glance and smile were obviously fake.
Okay.
But before you even ask further, he just turns away and like kind of like grabs his walkie-talkie, like talking to somebody. Well, that's it. What you're gonna get for now.
She's like,
Evil.
I already know about you.
Okay.
Marking that down.
Marking that down. And tell your dad about it.
When he's
You
drunk.
What is
How was
drunk?
work today?
Oh, but then
Slides him the drink.
Slide, grab the drink and give it to him.
Yeah, keeps it hidden from him. Goes like, "Hey, I got some of that stuff from the restaurant. They offered free samples."
Want some?
God.
Customer service smile.
Mm-hmm.
You can end the stream if you want.
Okay.